Martin County West, of course, coached by Tom Elliott. Brandon Ordorf is the Madelia head coach. And Martin County West lost their opener 30-8 to Windham area last week. They lost to Mayor Lutheran 26-6 here at home. Madelia lost to Lakeland 70-8 and Cleveland 40-0. Madelia, this is their first year back up in 11-man. They were 9-man last year. And I got a chance to talk to head coach Tom Elliott about that. But first, let's go over their schedule. Martin County West will be at Lester Prairie next Friday. We'll have coverage right here on Extreme Country and also on Explore Live Video. Then they'll be at home again the following week on the 26th against Gibbon Fairfax Winthrop. And then they're at St. James on Friday, that following Friday at 3:15. So 3:15 game at St. James after we play Gibbon Fairfax Winthrop here at home. Mayor Lutheran is where Madelia will go next Friday at Mayor Lutheran. Then they're at home against Lester Prairie and then at home against Yellow Medicine East. So that's their next 3 games. Cleveland, Mayor Lutheran, and St. James area are all 1-0 on the season in the District Mid-South in the Gold Division, the same one that the Mavericks are in. Again, Mavericks looking for their first win on the season tonight, so we'll see what happens. We got a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Elliott. We'll hear his thoughts in 3 minutes here on Extreme Country and Explore Live Video.
Explore the opportunities waiting for you at Minnesota West Community and Technical College. We offer a network of 5 campuses and 2 dynamic learning centers. Each location offers specialized education tailored to its community's needs. Whether you're seeking technical training, transfer pathways, or a liberal arts degree, embrace flexibility with distance learning options, including PSEO. We are one college with endless possibilities. Check us out at mnwest.edu.
Born-Traeger Auto Body of Trimont is here for all your car and pickup repair needs. Look to them to be your go-to team for repairs, oil changes, tires, and more. Family-owned with many years of dedicated service. Born-Traeger Auto Body of Trimont is here to serve you and everyone in their community.
Stripes or gutter balls, it's all good at Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Head to Dudley's before or after the game for great food and fun. Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 11. Eat, drink, bowl.
Hi, this is Cade from the ASA Auto Plaza in Jackson, Minnesota. ASA Auto Plaza is a proud sponsor of our local sports teams, coaches, and athletes. When you're looking for a new or used vehicle, think local as well. That's ASA Auto Plaza, your hometown family dealer.
When you work with New Way K&H Cooperative, you have a dedicated advocate by your side. They're committed to you in providing answers on market fluctuations, best practices, technology trends, insights, and other variables that affect your profitability. Partner with New Way K&H Cooperative and have confidence in the decisions you make with your operations. Learn more at newway-knh.com.
Temperance Lake Ridge Senior Living is here to support you in all your school activities and encourages you to be fearless in the pursuit of your goals and dreams. Temperance Lake Ridge offers state-of-the-art assisted living and memory care.
Boquet Building Supply of Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson is here for all your residential and agricultural building needs. They have fully stocked lumber yards, AP equipment, and parts. Boquet Building Supply is family-owned and is here to help you with all your projects. Find them in Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson. See their completed building ideas at boquet.com.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
At United Hospital District, the future of joint replacement is here. Introducing the Mako Surgical Robot. Precision technology for hip and knee replacements with faster recovery and fewer complications. United Hospital District. Committed to care, committed to you.
Thermer's Plumbing and Heating in Jackson, your local Rude dealer, supports area students in and out of the classroom. Stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer with a Rude HVAC system from Thermer's Plumbing and Heating in Jackson, a team you can count on.
Tammy's on the Ave and Gerhardt's Catering want to wish area students and staff the very best. Work hard and have pride in our communities. Looking for an experienced caterer? Tammy's on the Ave and Gerhardt's Catering has over 30 years of experience. Look to them for any size catering. Trust in Gerhardt's Catering for all your catering needs. Contact them at tammysontheave.com.
Here on Extreme Country, now talking with head coach of the Martin County West Mavericks, Tom Elliott. And coach, you guys come into this game at 0-2, but looking for your first win against Madelia, who's also dropped their first 2 games of the season.
Yeah, obviously not the start of the season that we wanted, but we're constantly trying to improve and gaining valuable experience. deal is to, keep taking steps forward so that, consistent improvement and all those things. So come playoff time, we're ready to go toe-to-toe with whoever we might be matched up with.
And Madelia, they went from 9-man up to 11-man this year. What kind of schemes are you going to throw at them, or what kind of advantage do you think you have over them coming into this week?
I guess the only advantage we have is that we've spent more time playing 11-man football, but I can tell you that, from watching the film from their week 1 game to the week 2 game, they're making massive improvement. And, if they can continue to do that on a week-to-week basis, they're gonna find themselves in some pretty good situations. So even at 0-2, they've got some excitement behind their program, and we can't really worry about those things. We just have to do what we can do to start playing Maverick football on a more consistent basis and establish things that we try to do successfully game in and game out.
When you talk about that too, your kids just need to come into this game with good attitude and try to pull out a victory. But there's been some bright spots in the first couple of games, some on offense, some on defense. But what do your kids need to do tonight to come out with a victory?
We have to clean up a lot of stuff. On offense, our blocking up front has to get better. Plain and simple. We've let a lot of free blitzes go through. Identifying different things
Danielle.
like that, moving the line of
Jamie.
scrimmage, maintaining the line of scrimmage, that's going to help us establish some form of a run game, which is going to help us open up all the other things that we, would like to try and do. And then defensively, we got to clean up the tackling.
Jamie.
We got to, again, win in the trenches.
Give me this.
That's where games are won and lost, and we just need to become more consistent in the trenches on the line of scrimmage, both offensively and defensively.
And what do you think Madelia will try to throw at you guys coming into tonight's matchup?
I bet.
Well, it's to be expected that through the first 2 weeks, they've seen on film the areas that we've struggled with, off tackle, runs, picking up blitzes, different things like that. So we fully expect them to look at the film and see, where we've struggled, so to speak, and see if we fixed anything, and we've spent all week trying to button up those operations, and, hopefully our kids will be ready for it, and we're able to, take everything that Madelia throws at us.
And kind of backtracking a little bit to that first game played in Tremont since 1987, everything, I want to knock on wood right now, went off with pretty much without a hitch. You guys didn't really have any major issues, and the field seemed to be in great condition. Is it looking good again for this week?
The field's looking good. We're doing what we can to try and keep that up and maintain it for as long as we can. But there's a lot of football that's going to be played on it over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So we've still got plenty of work to do to stay ahead of that stuff. But yeah, we don't want to jinx ourselves. Everything kind of went as planned as far as lighting and concessions and things like that. But takes a lot of people to make something like that, even kind of an out-of-the-box atmosphere go. And, we just really appreciate everybody that were hands-on in making that happen.
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck tonight, and hopefully we're talking to you afterwards about a victory.
Yes, thank you.
Thermers Plumbing and Heating and
Welcome State Bank is proud to support the students in our area communities. We believe our relationship with our customers is the most important part of banking. Making you feel welcome is our goal. We look forward to helping you with that need. Banking on a first-name basis. Welcome State Bank. Member FDIC.
Ag Performance of Ormsby. Unlike any other seed company, Dave Brenneman is here for all your conventional corn, soybeans, and enlist soybeans, along with unique chemicals. AP will focus on lower costs and higher net returns with honest and caring service. AgPerformance.com of Ormsby.
When you think insurance, think of the staff at Borchardt Agency of Fairmont and welcome. You'll have peace of mind knowing they have you covered. Borchardt Agency wishes all area students the best with all school activities. Borchardt Agency, specializing in auto, home, business, and farm insurance. Representing Fairmont Farmers Mutual and Grinnell Mutual Insurance.
Farmers State Bank of Tremont offers you the tools to stay up to date on your finances. Stop by and visit them in Tremont or Denell to get started. Good luck to all the area students and staff in all our communities. Farmers State Bank of Tremont and Denell. Member FDIC and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The Tremont Town Center is open 7 days a week to serve you. Stop in and save with their great weekly specials. They have fresh cut meats, fresh veggies, and so much more. They are your local grocery store and gas station. You can still get there with road construction. Shop local.
Northland Chiropractic of Welcome prides themselves in honest and patient-centered chiropractic care for all ages. Call Dr. Brooks Roman at 848-0291. Wishing all area students the best of luck from Northland Chiropractic.
Don't miss the weekly sale at the Blue Earth Stockyards. Hay at 9:30 and cattle at 11. They're there to help you with all your livestock marketing needs. Auction, cash flow, direct shipments, and procurement. Blue Earth Stockyards, family owned and operated. Martin County West Booster Club is here to support all extracurricular activities. The Martin County West Booster Club is proud of our students and staff and wish everyone the best throughout the 2023-2024 school year. Work hard and pursue your dreams. Please join the Booster Club and give back to our area activities, wishing the best all year. Start your Sunday right at Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha in Jackson. Join them for brunch starting at 10 a.m. plus daily and nightly specials 7 days a week. Game day or any day, your friends are waiting at Bridget's. Now serving Sunday Fun Day specials. Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha, where good times are always on tap.
Vehicle, think local as well. That's Asa Auto Plaza, your hometown family dealer.
Hi, this is Sydney Borkart. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
Welcome back to Tremont. They're going through the starting lineups right now. Let's do the same thing. Madelia will get the ball to start the game on offense for them. A running back, Blaine Wild. He's a 200-pound, 6-foot senior. At quarterback, a 210-pound, 6'3" senior, Dalton Tatro. At wide receiver, Noel Devia. At a running back, Lakin Meltzer. And then on the offensive line, Leland Hundley. Also on the offensive line, Jeremiah Garza, Cruz Cortez, Colton Tandy, Carter Stenrud, and at the other running back, Judson Smith. Those are your starters for Madelia on offense tonight. For Martin County West on defense, they'll be starting Pierce Roman at a defensive back, Maddox Faber at linebacker, Preston Seapress at defensive back, Talon Ebling at defensive back, Michael McCorkle at a linebacker, Bryson Kettner at a defensive back, Caden Glennon at a defensive lineman, Austin Newcomb at a linebacker, Jackson Wilmus at defensive line, and then Hank Olson on the defensive line as well. Those are your starters for the Mavericks on defense. So they won the toss and deferred to the second half, and sun going down, cloudy conditions here, but pretty decent. It's a little breezy out, as you can hear in the microphone. We're also on Explore Live Video tonight, so if you want to watch along, head over to Explore Live Video. If you go to country1057.com under the sports tab and then live video, you can pick that stream up as well, or just listen along here on 105.7 FM. We're getting ready for the national anthem, so we will take about a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back for the kickoff of this one here on Extreme Country 105.7 and Explore Live Video.
You know, one of the best parts of being on a team, when you
Explore the opportunities waiting for you at Minnesota West Community and Technical College. We offer a network of 5 campuses and 2 dynamic learning centers. Each location offers specialized education tailored to its community's needs. Whether you're seeking technical training, transfer pathways, or a liberal arts degree, embrace flexibility with distance learning options, including PSEO. We are one college with endless possibilities. Check us out at mnwest.edu.
Born-Traeger Auto Body of Tremont is here for all your car and pickup repair needs. Look to them to be your go-to team for repairs, oil changes, tires, and more. Family owned with many years of dedicated service. Born-Traeger Auto Body of Tremont is here to serve you and everyone in their community.
Stripes or gutter balls, it's all good at Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Head to Dudley's before or after the game for great food and fun. Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 11. Eat, drink, bowl.
Hi, this is Cade from the Asa Auto Plaza in Jackson, Minnesota. Asa Auto Plaza is a proud sponsor of our local sports teams, coaches, and athletes. When you're looking for a new or used vehicle, think local as well. That's Asa Auto Plaza, your hometown family dealer.
When you work with New Way K&H Cooperative, you have a dedicated advocate by your side. They're committed to you in providing answers on market fluctuations, best practices, technology trends, insights, and other variables that affect your profitability. Partner with New Way K&H Cooperative and have confidence in the decisions you make with your operations. Learn more at newway-knh.com.
Temperance Lake Ridge Senior Living is here to support you in all your school activities and encourages you to be fearless in the pursuit of your goals and dreams. Temperance Lake Ridge offers state-of-the-art assisted living and memory care.
Boquet Building Supply of Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson is here for all your residential and agricultural building needs. They have fully stocked lumber yards, AP equipment, and parts. Boquet Building Supply is family owned and is here to help you with all your projects. Find them in Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson. See their completed building ideas at boquet.com.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest teams support student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
At United Hospital District, the future of joint replacement is here. Introducing the Mako surgical robot. Precision technology for hip and knee replacements with faster recovery and fewer complications. United Hospital District. Committed to care, committed to you.
Thermer's Plumbing and Heating in Jackson, your local Ruud dealer, supports area students in and out of the classroom. Stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer with a Ruud HVAC system from Thermer's Plumbing and Heating in Jackson, a team you can count on.
Tammy's on the Ave and Gerhardt's Catering want to wish area students and staff the very best. Work hard and have pride in our communities. Looking for an experienced caterer? Tammy's on the Ave and Gerhardt's Catering has over 30 years of experience. Look to them for any size catering. Trust in Gerhardt's Catering for all your catering needs. Contact them at tammysontheave.com.
And we always wait till the colors get completely off the field. Now we're getting ready for football here. Martin County West and Madelia, both of these teams 0-2 on the season, as they both lost their first two games, both looking for their first win of the season. And I feel like both teams are going to be pretty hungry for that win. Madelia, a couple of big losses to start out this season, as 40-8 was one of the scores, and lost to their home opener by a pretty big score as well. Martin County West actually had some bright spots in both their first two games. They were only trailing Windham area 16-8 at the end of the first half. Just couldn't get things going. A lot of kids cramping up too. It was really warm that night and very humid, and both teams kind of cramping up, and it came down to, I think, who was in a little bit better shape towards the end of that one. Last week just had some things going and then couldn't just string a few of those things together. Got in the end zone once last week, but just not able to string anything together after that. We'll see what they come out and do tonight, as they will kick it away to start things off. Madelia will get the ball to start the game. Martin County West going right to left on your radio dial. Of course, we're also on Explore Live Video. Apologize if you're watching the video and it's kind of moving around. It's because we're on a drone trailer, and we can't really do much about it. But we thank Jake Faber for letting us use the drone trailers. The coaches are up here too, and scoreboards, so we're up off the ground. And so if the video is moving around, that's why we're not doing it, but the trailer is pretty wobbly. So apologize if we give anybody motion sickness. You might want to just go take some Dramamine right now, or like Dan told me earlier, eat some green apples and you'll be fine. Cedric Johnson will kick off right to left for Martin County West, the senior for the Mavericks. Again, kicking off right to left. Martin County West in their royal blue uniforms with white numbers and their blue helmets. Madelia in their white uniforms with black numbers and orange trim and the black helmets. Nice line drive kick. Takes a bounce, picked up at about the 18-yard line by Tatro and brought down by the Mavericks inside the 35-yard line. Jackson Wilmus in on the tackle to start things off, and Madelia will take over 1st and 10. They'll be at their own 24-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 24 for the Blackhawks to start things off in this contest tonight here from Trimont on a beautiful Friday evening. Tatro in the shotgun. They pretty much run the same offense the Martin County West Mavericks do in that pistol formation. He takes the snap, tosses it to his running back, and he gets around the left side to pick up a couple. That's Bryce Borkenhagen. So Roman in on the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 7 as a gain of 3 on the play. Blackhawks come up to the line. Pistol formation once again. One receiver out to the right, one to the left. Tatro takes a snap, keeps it, runs off to the right, gets in a hole, and gets up to about the 30-yard line. So a pickup of 3 on that play as well. Makes it 3rd and 4 for the Blackhawks from their own 30-yard line. 11:01 to go. We just got underway. 0-0 your score. Blackhawks with the ball first to start this contest off tonight. We're on Extreme Country 105.7 and also over on Explore Live Video. Tatro in the shotgun. He's got one left, one right. Handoff to his running back and immediately stopped. No gain on the play. We'll bring up 4th down as Wilmus in on the tackle. So no gain on the play. Brings up 4th and 4, and you have to think they'll punt it away. And they'll send Seapress and Faber back. Seapress will go back deep. Actually, Pierce Roman will be up the up man at the 50. And Seapress goes back to about the 30. High punt. He takes it at the 33-yard line. He comes over. He's got Pierce Roman in front of him. Plenty of room on the sideline. Up to the 40. To the 30. Down the sideline. No, and he gets by the tackle. Down to the 10. 5. Touchdown. Martin County West. Preston Seapress on the punt return. 70-yard punt return for Martin County West. And that's a way to start things off and get a quick 6 points up on the board. Nice job of just letting that develop. It was a high punt from Madelia. Great punt from them. Seapress takes it at his own 30-yard line and all the way back for the touchdown on the punt return. Martin County West up 6-0. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. Faber by himself. They set up Caden Lang over there to the left with the line in front of him. They direct snap it sometimes. Now Lane goes in motion. Faber will go over to the right. He's got plenty of room, and he'll get in easily for the 2-point conversion. So 2-point conversion good, and early on here with 10:03 to go in the first quarter, 8-0. Martin County West with the lead after the punt return from Preston Seapress. Put 6 points up on the board. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on Extreme Country and Explore Live Video.
Welcome State Bank is proud to support the students in our area communities. We believe our relationship with our customers is the most important part of banking. Making you feel welcome is our goal. We look forward to helping you with that need. Banking on a first-name basis. Welcome State Bank. Member FDIC.
Ag Performance of Ormsby. Unlike any other seed company, Dave Brenneman is here for all your conventional corn, soybeans, and Enlist soybeans, along with unique chemicals. AP will focus on lower costs and higher net returns with honest and caring service. AgPerformance.com.
Hi, this is Taylor Hughes. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
Cedric Johnson will kick off for the Mavericks, leading 8-0 after the 70-yard punt return from Preston Seapress. It actually maybe even been a little bit more than that. But nonetheless, Pierce Roman, nice lead blocking for him, and he broke a tackle as Johnson with the kick. End over end, kind of short, bounces inside the 30, picked up at about the 20. Or actually picked up at the 30. Gets it along the side, nobody brings him down. Now finally pushed out of bounds. A good field position, though, for the Madelia Blackhawks to start their second possession of the game. 9:55 to go in this first quarter. 8-0 Mavericks with the early lead, but the Blackhawks will start out on their own 41-yard line. So a nice return for the Blackhawks, and they'll have Tatro in the shotgun. Blaine Wilde in the backfield. Tatro keeps it, does the option outside of the 40, now brought down right away. That actually was Noel Davia. And no gain on the play. So Faber in on the tackle. 2nd and 10 for the Blackhawks from their own 42. 9:33 to go, 8-0 Mavericks with the lead. 2nd and 10 from the 42, and nice start for Martin County West. Now they just can't let down here on defense as the Blackhawks send a receiver to the left, one to the right. Tatro in the shotgun. He's got Davia off just to his left. Tight end off to his right. Drops back, passes. There's a flag, and incomplete pass. Flag from the sideline judge. We'll see if it's hopefully not offsides by Martin County West, but it might be. As they confer. 8-0, 9:13 to go in the first quarter. Mavericks with an early lead here against Madelia. Again, looking for their first win on the season. Still conferring about what the call will be. Penalty decline went against the Blackhawks. So it brings up 3rd and 10 from the Blackhawk 42-yard line. Tatro in the shotgun, DeVia off to his right. He's got his tight end off to his right. One receiver left, one right. Trying to pull him off, and they jumped that time as they went on the 2 count. And I think it was DeVia back there in the backfield that jumped. So it'll be false start on the Blackhawks to mark them back. That'll be 3rd and 15. Mark them back to the 37-yard line. As the Blackhawks will come back up to the line. Tatro in the shotgun, his tight end off to the right. One receiver left, one right. DeVia in the backfield with him. Tight end goes in motion from right to left. Tatro looking for him. He's got him out in the flat. He passes and dropped. So incomplete pass brings up 4th and 15. And Mavericks will get the ball back as Seapress will come back to his own 35-yard line. Pierce Roman, the up man. As punter is Jeremiah Garza for the Blackhawks. 5'10 junior. Good snap, punt away, nice kick, high in the air. Bounces at about the 28-yard line, and it'll be down at the 25. Mavericks will take over. We'll keep it right here. We want to thank our sponsors, Bank Midwest, Asa Auto Plaza, Bocat Building Supply of Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson, also Bourne Traeger Auto Body of Tremont, and Northland Chiropractic of Welcome, making our broadcast possible. Again, we're on Explore Live Video tonight as well. So 1st and 10 for the Mavericks from their own 25-yard line. They're leading 8-0 with 8:59 to go in the first quarter. First real start on offense for him after the punt return. They send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Faber in the shotgun. He's got Roman behind him. Seapress goes in motion from right to left. Lang in his tight end spot off to the left. Takes the snap. Hand off to Roman. Follows Lang through there. Gets him a spin move up to about the 28-yard line. I think they'll mark him at the 29. So a gain of 4 on the play. That's one thing the Mavericks have struggled with a little bit this year, is getting their run game going, being able to open up some holes. That time Roman had some room to run and picks up 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd and they say 7, but 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Faber in the shotgun. Lang goes from right to left, takes a snap, hand off to Roman again, up through the middle. Another spin move and taken down, and we're going to get a flag in the backfield. And he was close to the first down marker, but we'll see what the penalty flag is. Holding on the offense, so that one's coming back. So instead of 3rd and short, it's going to be 2nd and long for Martin County West. I'll mark them back 10 yards. Back to the 19. So 2nd down and 19 from their own 19-yard line. Faber in the shotgun, Roman behind him. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Takes a snap. Hand off to Roman, up the middle this time. Keeps his feet, and up to about the 23-yard line for a gain of 4. That'll make it 3rd and long here for the Mavericks from their own 23-yard line is where they're at. As they get Ebling back in, as well as Kettner. Third and 12 from the Maverick 23-yard line. 8-0 Mavericks leading with 7:25 left in the first quarter. Faber all by himself in the backfield. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Caden laying off in his tight end spot to the right. Takes the snap, quickly passes out, and too low for Roman, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th down, and Martin County West is going to have to punt it away. So had a good run going there until that holding penalty marked him back, and now they'll punt it away on 4th and 12 from their own 23. Seacrest goes back to punt. Back deep is Davia for the Blackhawks, standing at his own 45-yard line. Seacrest gets it away. High punt. Taken at the inside the 50 and gets away from a Maverick tackler and almost gets away from another. Dropped the ball, but I think he fell back on top of it. And the Blackhawks are going to have great field position to start their third possession of the game from the Maverick 38-yard line. So with 7 minutes left here in the first quarter, it's 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks from the Maverick 38. Saw Colson Anderson get in there as soon as he caught the ball right inside the 50-yard line on the Maverick side and just wasn't able to make the tackle. As Tatro in the shotgun. One receiver left, one right. Davia in the backfield with him, fakes the handoff, drops back to pass, looking for a receiver deep. He's got a man open and cannot make the catch. Guarded out there by Ebling, breaks it up, and incomplete pass makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. So might have to turn around quicker next time, and could have been close to maybe pass interference, but Ebling, nice job of breaking up that play. Going after the ball. Tatro back in the shotgun. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Davia off to Tatro's right. Takes the snap. Hand off to him off that left side. And brought down pretty much right away. Did he lose the ball? He did. But they say he's down as Roman comes out of the pile with the ball. And a gain of a yard on the play. Puts him at the 37, so 3rd and 9 from the Maverick 37-yard line. Again, a beautiful night here. Good crowd on hand. Lots of people sitting in their lawn chairs down at the end of the field and on the sidelines. So perfect night for football here in Trimont. Tatro again in the shotgun. One receiver right, one left. Fakes the handoff, rolls out to the right. Plenty of room there. Oh, we're going to get a holding call on the Blackhawks as they tackled a couple of the Mavericks at the line of scrimmage. And flags flying all over the place. Not one, not two, but 3 down on the field. So hopefully they're all going against the Blackhawks, be holding. So that one's coming back. I'll mark him back 10 yards. It'll make it 3rd and 19. As they go all the way back to the Maverick 47-yard line. So 3rd and 19 with 6 minutes left. 8 in the first quarter, 8-0. Martin County West with the lead after Seacrest, the opening punt. Ran it all the way back for a touchdown. Tatro in the shotgun. One receiver right, one left. Fakes the handoff to Davia. Goes back to pass. Deep down the middle. Got a man open, and he makes the catch. What a great catch. Ooh, do you think he landed on the ball? Right on his stomach when he brought that in, because he had to lay out flat for it. Intended receiver, Bryce Borkenhagen on that one, and he makes the catch all the way down inside the Mavericks 15-yard line. They'll mark him at the 14, so 1st and 10 from the Maverick 14-yard line. Tatro in the shotgun, one receiver right, one left. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself off that right side. He's got some room, Roman there, and he'll bring him down. And a couple other Mavericks finish him off over near their sideline. But he does pick up a couple on the play. I think they'll mark him on the 9. So a gain of 5 on the play for Tatro that time. Brings up 2nd and 4. Actually, they'll say 6. Mavericks leading 8-0. Tatro will go back into the shotgun. Davia off to his left. One receiver left, one right. Davia goes out in motion. Tatro takes the handoff into it, misses the tackle as the first defender through. He goes back the opposite way, and Faber there. I think Wilmus finally finishes him off. As into the backfield initially was, I think it was Cade Fenner, according to the roster. Just a freshman. Hoping that's right on the roster. 3rd and 4, 4:17 to go in the first quarter. Mavericks up 8-0. Tatro in the shotgun. This time it's Borkenhagen off to his left. Takes the handoff into the backfield right away is Wilmus, and he's not letting go. Now he does let go, but he's taken down for a loss on the play. And Borkenhagen taken down for a loss on the play. Brings up 4th. So a loss of 5 on the play as they mark him back to the 14-yard line. Brings up 4th and 10 for the Blackhawks, and they'll go for it. They'll send a receiver out to the left, one to the right. Tatro in the shotgun. Borkenhagen with him back there. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his left. Getting into the backfield, he gets rid of the ball. Picked off by the Martin County West Mavericks. And we're going to get a penalty at the end of that. That's going to be probably a personal foul for a hit up to the helmet. But Ebling with the interception for Martin County West, as I think Tatro was just trying to throw that one away. And Ebling came up with the interception. And I think that's going to be a personal foul, because as soon as the second kid in hit Ebling, that's when the sideline referee threw his flag. We'll see what they say. 8-0 though with 3:21 to go in the first quarter. And Mavericks get the ball back on the interception. Ref still conferring, and personal foul against Madelia. Hit to the head. So that'll be 15 yards. So 1st and 10 for Martin County West. That'll put the ball at the 28-yard line of Martin County West. So 1st and 10 from the 28 for MCW. With 3:21 to go in the first quarter, they're leading 8-0. Faber will come up in the shotgun. Roman behind him. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Faber takes the snap, hands off to Roman, follows, laying through. Nice hole opened up by the offensive line. Gets up past the 35 to the 37-yard line. So a pickup of 9 on the play will bring up 2nd and 1 for Martin County West from their own 38. 3:11 left with an 8-0 lead here for Martin County West. Preston Seapress started it off with a punt return. He was right around his own 30-yard line. It might have even been further than that. We'll wait till we get stats here at halftime to see exactly how long that was. It was at least 70-plus on that punt return. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Faber in the shotgun. Roman behind him. Takes the snap, hand off to Roman. Faber fakes it. Nice fake. A couple of the defenders went for it. Roman still on his feet grinding. 5 guys on him, it seems like. He's still on his feet going, still on his feet, and they can't bring him down, and they finally do. There you go, kids. That's what it means to keep your feet going. Pierce Roman just carried the entire Madelia Blackhawk team with him down the field to pick up the first down, and they'll mark him at the Madelia Blackhawk 47-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the Blackhawk 47-yard line for Martin County West. They'll bring 3 receivers out to the left, one to the right. Laying his tight end spot off to the left. Faber by himself in the backfield in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He'll keep it. He follows through the line. Big hole. Cuts back to the right. Gets past the 40 up to the 35-yard line. Pick up a 12 for Martin County West on that keeper. And 2:15 left to go. 1st and 10 from the Blackhawk 35-yard line for the Martin County West Mavericks. Caden Loken in there checking in and out. His first time, I think, seeing the playing field for a good amount of time on offense tonight for Martin County West. Faber in the shotgun. Pierce Roman behind him. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Minute 57 to go, 8-0 lead. Hand off to Roman. Lots of room off that right side, and another first down for Martin County West, and still on his feet again, and taken down inside the 30. So 1st and 10 again. They mark him up to inside the 20-yard line. Right at the 19, so 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. 16-yard gain for Pierce Roman on that play. Minute 26 to go in the first quarter. Mavericks up 8-0. Loken goes out wide to the left. Now they'll go 2 receivers left, 2 right. Faber by himself in the backfield. Takes a snap. Keeps it. Runs right up the middle. Big hole opened up by the line once again. And he gets into about the 10-yard line. So another first down for Martin County West. And they're inside the 10 up at the 9. So now it's 1st and goal. Pick up a 10 for Faber on that one. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. As Michael McCorkle will run the play in. And Bryson Kettner will come out. They'll send Seapress and Loken out wide to the right. McCorkle to the left. Faber in the shotgun. Keeper again off the left side. Gets a block inside the 5-yard line and brought down by the Blackhawks at about the 3-yard line with 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 8-0 and a 2nd and goal from the 3. So pick up a 6 on the play that time for Faber. 15 seconds. They'll try to get one more play off here before the end of the first quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Faber in the shotgun with Roman behind him. Takes the snap. Hand off to Roman. Right up the middle and touchdown, Martin County West. Pierce Roman with the 3-yard run makes it 14-0 with 3.9 seconds left in the first quarter. Mavericks with the lead here in Trimont. They'll go for 2 once again. They send that whole line off to the left, to center and Faber. Seapress out wide to the right. He drops, passes over the middle, and 2-point conversion is good on the pass to Roman. So Roman gets the 3-yard run, and the 2-point extra conversion is good, making it 16-0 in favor of Martin County West. We'll be back with more football action on Extreme Country and Explore Live Video in 1 minute.
Think insurance, think of the staff at Borkart Agency of Fairmont, and welcome. You'll have peace of mind knowing they have you covered. Borkart Agency wishes all area students the best with all school activities. Borkart Agency, specializing in auto, home, business, and farm insurance, representing Fairmont Farmers Mutual and Grinnell Mutual Insurance.
Farmers State Bank of Trimont offers you the tools to stay up to date on your finances. Stop by and visit them in Trimont or Denell to get started. Good luck to all the area students and staff in all our communities. Farmers State Bank of Trimont and Denell. Member FDIC and Equal Opportunity Lender. Stop by and visit them in Trimont or Denell to get started. Good luck to all the area students and staff in all our communities. Farmers State Bank of Trimont and Denell. Member FDIC and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Start your Sunday right at Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha in Jackson. Join them for brunch starting at 10 a.m. plus daily and nightly specials 7 days a week. Game day or any day, your friends are waiting at Bridget's. Now serving Sunday Fun Day specials. Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha, where good times are always on tap.
Hi, this is Thea Larson. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
Martin County West with a 16-0 lead with 3.9 seconds left in the first quarter. Cedric Johnson going to kick it off from right to left for Martin County West again. 3-yard touchdown run from Pierce Roman, and he converted the extra point pass from Faber. Or the 2-point conversion, I should say. Tatro back deep, and I believe Davia is back there as well. And Johnson to kick it off. A little bit further that time, bounces at about the 25, taken by Davia, and a misdirection play. Tatro gives it to him, and he'll go out of bounds. And the Blackhawks will take over first and a 10. Cade Woolleader in on the Kane Woolleader in on the tackle for Martin County West. As it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. The end of the first quarter, though. 16-0 your lead for the Martin County West Mavericks. We'll be back with more football action here on Extreme Country and Explore Live Video in 1 minute.
Trima Town Center is open 7 days a week to serve you. Stop in and save with their great weekly specials. They have fresh cut meats, fresh veggies, and so much more. They are your local grocery store and gas station. You can still get there with road construction. Shop local.
Northland Chiropractic of Welcome prides themselves in honest and patient-centered chiropractic care for all ages. Call Dr. Brooks Roman at 848-0291. Wishing all area students the best of luck from Northland
Specializing in auto, home, business, and farm insurance. Representing Fairmont Farmers Mutual and Grinnell Mutual Insurance.
At United Hospital District, the future of joint replacement is here. Introducing the Mako Surgical Robot. Precision technology for hip and knee replacements with faster recovery and fewer complications. United Hospital District, committed to care, committed to you.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Addie Woolheater. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
Martin County West with a 16-0 lead as we get started here in the second quarter. Madelia 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Meltzer will come out wide to the left. They'll send a receiver to the right. Tatro in the shotgun. He's got DeVia, I believe, off to his right. And Borkenhagen goes in motion from right to left. Tatro takes the snap. Looking for Borkenhagen up the field. Throws the sideline deep. Pierce Roman there on the defense. Almost comes up with the interception. And great defense by Pierce Roman for the Mavericks for the incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Blackhawks from their own 37-yard line. Great coverage downfield. Borkenhagen would have been open if they could have went maybe a little bit deeper with the throw. Borkenhagen kind of had to turn around and come back, but Pierce Roman right underneath. Great defense to knock it down. Almost comes up with the interception. They'll send one receiver left, one to the right. Borkenhagen on his tight end spot over to the right. Tatro in the shotgun with DeVia to his left. Takes the snap. Hand off to DeVia. Goes off that right side. Gets a good block around the corner and picks up a couple. Faber on the tackle for Martin County West. As Caden Glidden comes back into the game for the Mavericks. And Matt Johnson will come off to the sidelines. 3rd and 7. Mark him up to the 40. Tatro in the shotgun. One receiver right, one left. DeVia comes out. Tatro will keep it. Look for that option, but he cuts it back up the middle and brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and we're going to get a personal foul against the Mavericks on that one as well. Cade Fennerin got his hand up around Tatro's helmet, and I believe they'll get a personal foul for that one. And that'll be 15 added on at the end for the Mavericks. So some things they'll want to see change as the season gets further along here for Martin County West. So 1st and 10 now after the penalty. All the way up to the Maverick 37-yard line. Tatro in the shotgun. One receiver left, one right. His tight end off to his right. Borkenhagen flips it to him coming from right to left. He cuts back and breaks a couple tackles for a nice little gain. Up to the 31-yard line that time. So 2nd down and 4. Gain of 7. They'll mark him up at the 31. Blackhawks will send a one receiver right, one to the left. Borkenhagen off to the left of in the backfield with Tatro. Tatro takes the snap, looking for the pass, looking for Borkenhagen. He's actually over on the right side. Got to turn around and knocked away by the Mavericks. I don't know how he knocked that away because I don't think he ever turned his head around, but he did. And the Bryson Kettner out there on defense knocks it down, bringing up 3rd down and 4 for the Blackhawks. So 10:29 to go, 16-0. Martin County West leading. 3rd and 4 for the Blackhawks from the Maverick 31-yard line. Want to thank Northland Chiropractic and of Welcome, Bocat Building Supply of Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson, Dudley's Garage, Restaurant, and Bowling, Thermer's Plumbing and Heating, Minnesota West Community and Technical College, and also New Way K&H Cooperative for bringing you these games. And we're also over on Explore Live Video tonight. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Tatro in the shotgun. Actually, this is Borkenhagen this time in the shotgun. Keeper off to that right side. He's got room, breaking a couple tackles. Does he get the first down? I think he does. Finally brought down by Roman, but not before he can pick up the first down inside the 30-yard line. They'll mark him up to the 36. So gain of 5 on the play. Brings up 1st and 10 from the Maverick 27-yard line. Sorry, to the 27-yard line. Going backwards here in my head. Just over 10 minutes to go. 16-0. Mavericks with the lead. Borkenhagen in at quarterback now in the shotgun. Davia in the backfield with him. One receiver right, one left. Handoff to Davia. That time into the backfield right away is Hank Olson. And he'll bring him down for a loss on the play. Loss of 2. I'll mark him back to the 29. So 2nd and 11. They say only a loss of yard, so they mark him at the 28-yard line. With 9:30 to go in the second quarter, 16-0, Martin County West leading over the Madelia Blackhawks. Borkenhagen still in at quarterback. In at the shotgun. One receiver left, one right. Drops back to pass. Pressured by the Mavericks, and quarterback sack almost. Now he throws down the sideline. Nobody there. Or he did have a receiver, but he was probably another 3 yards away. He had 3 Mavericks around him, and they couldn't bring him down, but nonetheless, incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd and 11. Borkenhagen's got a good arm on him, though. He threw it pretty deep. He had a receiver coming back across the end zone. He just couldn't get there quite in time. As it'll be 3rd and 11 from the Maverick 28. 9:08 to go, 16-0, the Mavericks lead. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Borkenhagen in the shotgun, Davia off to his right. Man in motion, flips it up to him, and met right at the line of scrimmage, brought down by about 4 Mavericks. And a nice job that time of everybody staying home. Caden Lang in there on the tackle, as well as McCorkle. So 4th and 10 now, as they give him a gain of a yard on that one. And looks like they'll go for it here on 4th down inside Maverick territory at the 27-yard line. They'll come up to the line. Borkenhagen in the shotgun. You can probably guess he'll maybe a keeper here. Borkenhagen drops back. Nope, looks to pass. Good coverage downfield. Now he'll roll out to the right, trying to pick it up. And he gets knocked out of bounds, short of the first down. Good job by Faber getting over there and bringing Borkenhagen out of bounds. So Martin County West will take over on downs. Good coverage downfield by the Mavericks. 16-0 your score with 8:14 to go in the second quarter, and Mavericks take over on downs. We'll keep it right here. Want to thank West Martin Seeds, Guy Rudolph and Tim Gary, and Grow Egg of Madelia and St. James, Reed Olson, for sponsoring a few games throughout the season. And Martin County West will actually take a timeout. 16-0 at the timeout with 8:14 to go in the second quarter. We're back in 1 minute on Explore Live Video and Extreme Country 105.7.
Your Sunday right at Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha in Jackson. Join them for brunch starting at 10 a.m. plus daily and nightly specials 7 days a week. Game day or any day, your friends are waiting at Bridget's. Now serving Sunday Fun Day specials. Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha, where good times are always on tap. Martin County West Booster Club is here to support all extracurricular activities. The Martin County West Booster Club is proud of our students and staff and wish everyone the best throughout the 2023-2024 school year. Work hard and pursue your dreams. Please join the Booster Club and give back to our area activities. Wishing the best all year.
Pride themselves in honest and patient-centered chiropractic care for all ages. Call Dr. Brooks Roman at 848-0291. Wishing all area students the best of luck from Northland Chiropractic.
The Martin County West Booster Club is a non-profit organization created
You
to
can come back
fundraise
after
and
this
give
one,
back to
Janet.
all MCW student groups. Martin County West Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Martin County West sports for this season. Go Mavs!
8:14 to go in the second quarter, 16-0. Mavericks take over on down. Some other games going on around the area. Springfield leading Tracy Milroy Ballatin 20-0 at the end of the first. Faber in the shotgun. He's got two receivers to the right, one to the left. Caden Lane goes in motion from left to right. Hand off to Roman off that right side. Got a lot of room out here to the 40. Brought down at about to the 30. If I could read the numbers on the field. Gets up to the 31-yard line on the run. So they'll pick up a first down. So pick up a 10 for Roman. First down and 10 now from the Maverick 31-yard line. As receiver out to the left, two to the right. Faber in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Keeper this time, lots of room. Up to the 40, brought down. Should mark him for another first down. They'll mark him at the 45-yard line. So a gain 14 on the play. Brings up first and 10 from the Maverick 45-yard line. Like to see them being able to get this run game going tonight. Lots of holes being opened up. So it'll be interesting to see the run yards between Faber and Roman when we get the stats at halftime. One receiver left, one right. Faber goes in the shotgun again. Roman behind him, takes a snap, handoff to Roman off that left side, gets a hole up to the 50, gives a nice shoulder, and they could blow it dead. Now they finally do. And gets into Blackhawk territory. They'll mark him at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 9 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 1 for the Mavericks. They'll send two receivers to the left, one to the right. Faber in the shotgun with Roman right behind him. Man in motion from left to right. That's handoff to Roman. I even missed it up past the 35 down to the 30. I was thinking they were going to Kane Woolleater on the reverse. And they went to Pierce Roman, and everybody I got faked out by it. Blackhawks did a little bit too as they mark him up to the 30-yard line, gain a 16 on the play for Roman. And another first down for Martin County West. First and 10 from the Blackhawk 30-yard line. 16-0 with 6.5 to go in the second quarter. You're listening to Maverick Football here on Extreme Country. Gary Bralsman bringing in all the play-by-play. Dan running the camera tonight. Hopefully it's not bouncing around too much, but kind of windy moving the trailer around a little bit too, but it's a beautiful night for football here in Trimont. Faber in the shotgun. Roman goes motion left to right. Faber keeps it right up the middle. He'll get up to the 25, puts his head down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. It looks like where they'll mark him. 7 on the play. So 2nd and 3 for Martin County West from the Blackhawk 23-yard line. We'll get a timeout called by the Madelia Blackhawks. Your Mavericks leading 16-0 with 5:50 left in the second quarter. We're back in 1 minute on Extreme Country and Explore Live Video.
Don't miss the weekly sale at the Blue Earth Stockyards. Hay at 9:30 and cattle at 11. They're there to help you with all your livestock marketing needs. Auction, cash flow, direct shipments, and procurement. Blue Earth Stockyards, family owned and operated. Martin County West Booster Club is here to support all extracurricular activities. The Martin County West Booster Club is proud of our students and staff and wish everyone the best throughout the 2023-2024 school year. Work hard and pursue your dreams. Please join the Booster Club and give back to our area activities. Wishing the best all year.
Welcome State Bank is proud to support the students in our area communities. We believe our relationship with our customers is the most important part of banking. Making you feel welcome is our goal. We look forward to helping you with that need. Banking on a first-name basis. Welcome State Bank. Member FDIC.
Stripes or gutter balls, it's all good at Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Head to Dudley's before or after the game for great food and fun. Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 11. Eat, drink, bowl.
Hi, this is Aaliyah Bolstead. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 1057.
Martin County West volleyball team picked up a win last night. They are 4-3 on the season. They travel over to Jackson County Central for the Carolyn Hummel Invitational tomorrow. A lot of great volleyball happening over there. If you get a chance to stop by at Jackson County Central and watch some of that tournament tomorrow, that should be a good one, as it always is. So lots of good competition for the Mavericks tomorrow, as the Mavericks come up to the line. 2nd and 3 from the Blackhawk 23-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Faber in the shotgun. Hand off to Roman. Gets off that left side of the center. Up inside the 20 to the 15. And another first down for Martin County West up to the 15 of the Blackhawks. Gain of 12 on the play for Pierce Roman. First and 10 from the 15 for the Mavericks. They'll send 2 receivers to the right. That is Loken and Seapress. Seapress goes in motion from right to left. Now he'll go back. Faber in the shotgun, Roman behind him. Faber takes a snap, fakes the pass, goes up the middle, follows Roman through, and a nice gain again inside the 10. I feel like just outside the 5-yard line at about the 6 is where they'll mark him. And they'll mark him at the 6, so he'll be just a yard shy of the first down. So back and forth the last, it was Roman, then Faber, then Roman on 2 carries, Faber for 1, Roman for 1, Faber for 1, so they just keep switching off here in this second quarter, and so far it's working. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, as they send Kettner to the left. Seapress and Ebling out here to the right. Faber in the shotgun with Roman behind him. Lane goes from motion from left to right, takes the snap, hand off to Pierce Roman off that right side, gets inside the 5, and marked down at the 1. So first and goal on the pickup of 5 yards. It looks like I'm trying to figure out where they're marking him at. It's about at the 1-yard line. So first and goal for Martin County West from the 1. You have to think Faber will go under center. Quarterback keeper on this one, as they do. He goes up under center. See if the line can push him forward. Takes a snap. Nope. Fakes it. Fakes the handoff and then runs in for the touchdown. Maddox Faber with the quarterback keeper. He faked the handoff and then turned around and followed his center right through, and for the touchdown, 1-yard run for Maddox Faber, and the Martin County West Mavericks makes it 22-0 here in the first quarter. They'll go for 2. They'll have that lineup once again. Faber in the shotgun. Direct snap to Lang this time. Follows the line through, gets a lot of blocks, and 2-point conversion is good. So a yard quarterback keeper for the touchdown for Maddox Faber, and then the 2-point conversion good on the direct snap to Caden Lang. Makes it 24-0 with 3:57 to go in the second quarter. We're back in 30 seconds here on Extreme Country and Explore Live Video.
Take home treasures to family fashions. Highway 4 Thrift and Craft in between Sherburne and Tremont has what you're searching for. Need alterations or zipper repair? Kay's expert sewing services will make it perfect. Highway 4 Thrift and Craft, where vintage meets value. Watch Facebook for weekly specials and new arrivals. If the flag is flying, they're open.
At Federated Broadband, we're proud to support our communities, including our local student athletes. We're your neighbors, friends, and fans. Get connected with a company that believes in you at Federated Broadband.
KNH.com.
Hi, this is Bailey Larson. Thank you for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
24-0 your score here in Trimont. Martin County West with the lead. A good game going on over in Fairmont. Fairmont and Waseca battling it out. 7-0. Fairmont leading right now with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. That is a good game. No score update on the JCC game that I can see. They're playing Sibley East. It was Parents' Night, homecoming. The Huskies fighting cancer had a tailgate as well, so lots of stuff going on at JCC tonight. There's a tailgate going on here tonight too. The St. John's Lutheran Church Youth Group from Sherburne putting on the tailgate tonight. Also the concession stand open, and a good crowd here in Trimont tonight for the second home game since 1987. I did catch up with Corey Reynolds, and we'll hear from her at halftime. Got an update on the construction and how school's been going in the first couple weeks as the 25-26 school year got underway. Cedric Johnson will kick it off left to right for Martin County West. 24-0 with the lead with just under 4 minutes here in the second quarter. Line drive kick, bounces, goes through Tatro's hand for a second, picks it up at the 15. He'll try to go back over to the right. He's got some room up the sideline. Somebody's got to take him down, and he gets up past the 40. And I think they'll mark him at about the 42. .42-yard line, I think, is where is it? 43. No, 42. That's where Madelia will start with 1st and 10. .347 to go in the second quarter. 24-0 your score. Martin County West with the lead. We'll have that interview with Corey Reynolds at halftime. We'll go over some stats as well from the first half as one receiver left, one to the right. Borkenhagen, I believe, back in at quarterback for... No, that's Tatro. He'll keep it this time. Nobody open down the field. He runs it straight up the middle. Gets past the 45 up to the 47-yard line. Wilmus in there on the tackle. Caden Glidden as well. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Gain of 6 on the play, as they'll mark him at the 48. 2nd and 4 for the Blackhawks. One receiver left, one right. Tatro in the backfield with Davia off to his left. In the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to pass. Looking for Davia, nobody there. Now he goes. Davia short, picked off by Maddox Faber at the 47-yard line. And he gets up to the 50, and the Mavericks take over on the interception by Maddox Faber. So 1st and 10 for Martin County West from the 50-yard line. As Tatro just let that go. I don't know if he came out of his hand funny, but it was a little bit short. Faber realized it. I was going to try to say Faber and Maddox at the same time. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Faber in the shotgun with Roman behind him. Two receivers left, one to the right. Takes a snap, hand off to Roman off that left side. Gets a nice block from Lang, and still on his feet past the 40. Gives a stiff arm to the 30, to the 20, and taken out of bounds by Davia. And they'll mark him at the 22, saying he stepped out of bounds, but a great run from Pierce Roman. So 1st and 10 for Martin County West. After the nice run from from Pierce Roman. Loken comes out wide to the right. Kettner and Seapress to the left. Faber with the keeper. Follows Roman through on that block. Gets past the 20 up to the 15. And a pick up a 7 on the play for Faber. Brings up 2nd and 3. A couple of the Blackhawks a little slow to get up. Maybe getting a little bit tired here towards the end of the second quarter. 2:28 to go. 24-0 your score. Mavericks with the lead here over the Madelia Blackhawks. Both teams looking for their first win on the season. And right now everything going pretty good for Martin County West as Kettner and Seapress come out wide to the right, Ebeling out wide to the left. Faber in the shotgun with Roman behind him. Hand off to Roman off that right side. Plenty of room to the 10, and he pushes his way up to about the 7-yard line. So a pickup of 8 on the play brings up a first down for Martin County West. So first and goal. From the 7-yard line for the Mavericks. Ebeling will come out wide to the right. Kettner and Seapress to the left. Faber in the shotgun with Roman behind him. Caden Lang off to the left in his tight end spot. Takes a snap. Keeper goes right up the middle. Gets inside the 5. And down to about the 2 or 3 yard line. So it's basically been runs by Roman and Faber in the last 2 possessions for Martin County West. Stick with what's working. Kettner comes out wide to the right with Seapress. Loken goes out wide to the left. Faber in the shotgun with Pierce Roman right behind him. Hand off to Roman off that right side, and Madelia able to tackle him short of the goal line and mark him at the 1. So a pickup of 1 on the play brings up 3rd and goal. That's like the half-yard line. They're just outside the end zone here with a minute to go. 24-0. And a flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Blackhawks will give the Mavericks first and goal now with a minute left here in the second quarter. Didn't see what happened if it was after the play, but nonetheless, Faber will go up under center. Have to thank this quarterback keeper once again. Takes a snap right over the center and in for the touchdown. Maddox Faber with the 1-yard run on the quarterback keeper. Makes it 30-0 in favor of Martin County West. And you have to think they'll go for the 2-point conversion once again. Unless they have somebody they think they want to practice some extra points here. And I don't think so. I think they'll go for 2. So 57.8 seconds left in the first half. And Mavericks will go for 2. Faber in the shotgun. He's got 1 receiver left, 2 right. Hand off to Roman. Roman cuts it back to the left and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Makes it 32-0 with 57.8 seconds left in the first half. We're back in 30 seconds on Extreme Country and Explore Live Video.
Welcome State Bank is proud to support the students in our area communities. We believe our relationship with our customers is the most important part of banking. Making you feel welcome is our goal. We look forward to helping you with that need. Banking on a first-name basis. Welcome State Bank. Member FDIC.
Ag Performance of Ormsby. Unlike any other seed company, Dave Brenneman is here for all your conventional corn, soybeans, and Enlist soybeans, along with unique chemicals. AP will focus on lower costs and higher net returns with honest and caring service. AgPerformance.com.
This is Briggs Summers. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
Welcome back to Trimont. 57 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And Mavericks with a 32-0 lead over the Madelia Blackhawks, their first year back in 11-man. Enrollment has gone up. I don't know how many years they were in 9-man. I just remember when they played as Madelia Truman, but that was a long time ago. As Cedric Johnson will kick off again from left to right, 57.8 seconds to go. 32-0 your score, Mavericks with the lead. At halftime, stay tuned. I was able to interview Corey Reynolds earlier today, so we'll get her thoughts on the beginning of the school year and also construction. Man, a lot of stuff going on. They've really made a lot of progress in the last couple days as Johnson's kick, end over end, bounces at about the 25, taken at the 20 by Tatro. He'll go over to the right, laying back there, fakes him out, comes back to his left, and he's got lots of room up over the 40, and now finally taken down by the Mavericks, but inside their own territory. As Preston Seapress in on the tackle, as well as Cedric Johnson. Brings up first down and 10 from the Maverick 45-yard line for Madelia. At the end of the second quarter with 47.5 seconds to go. Good cutback from Tatro that time, realizing there wasn't anything to the right, came back to his left and found some room up the sideline as Tatro in the shotgun. Actually, Borkenhagen will be quarterback. Tatro just off to his left. Borkenhagen back to pass, goes deep down the right side. Nice spiral throw out on defense is Kettner and caught by Davia. What a throw from Borkenhagen. And gets him down inside the 15 with 39.8 seconds left to go. Getting some momentum here as it comes to the end of the first half. And we'll get a timeout taken. 32-0 your score with 39.8 seconds left in the first half. We're back in 1 minute on Extreme Country and Explore Live Video.
Think insurance? Think of the staff at Borkhardt Agency of Fairmont and welcome. You'll have peace of mind knowing they have you covered. Borkhardt Agency wishes all area students the best with all school activities. Borkhardt Agency, specializing in auto, home, business, and farm insurance. Representing Fairmont Farmers Mutual and Grinnell Mutual Insurance.
Farmers State Bank of Trimont offers you the tools to stay up to date on your finances. Stop by and visit them in Trimont or Denell to get started. Good luck to all the area students and staff in all our communities. Farmers State Bank of Trimont and Denell. Member FDIC and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Pioneer revolutionized farming with the first commercial production of hybrid corn. This year we celebrate a century of innovation. One big milestone made possible by farmers like you. Plant the 100th season of Pioneer. Contact West Martin Seeds on tap.
Hi, this is Brinley Hocus. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
Pass complete from Borkenhagen to Davia. A gain of 7 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 3 from the Maverick 7-yard line after that 31-yard pass completion from Borkenhagen to Davia. Borkenhagen still the quarterback in the shotgun with Tatro. Tatro will take it now. Goes off that right, cuts it back. A couple of Mavericks missed the tackle. Now stood up at the line. Still no whistle. Still on his feet now. They finally whistle it dead. And we'll see. Host of Mavericks in there on the tackle. It's really hard to see where they're at on the field, so I got to wait till they put it up on the board. But another timeout taken. It's 3rd and 3 now. Gain of 1 on the plays. They mark them up at the 6. So 23 seconds left here in the first half. We'll keep it right here as we want to thank Forsberg Drainage and Excavating, Bridget's Bucks, Norts, and Brouhaha, Custom Computers and Software of Sherburne, Federated Broadband, Blue Earth Stockyards, the Highway 4 Thrift and Craft, and the MCW Booster Club. Just some of our fine sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. We'll have some more volleyball on the air coming up next week. I think we have 2 of their matches. One at home, and then they play Fairmont on Thursday. We'll cover both of those. 23 seconds left to go. Borkenhagen and Tatro in the backfield. Tatro back at quarterback in the shotgun. No, actually Borkenhagen is. He takes a snap, rolls out to his right, looking to pass. Into the backfield is one of the Mavericks, and incomplete pass as pressure put on by Olsen, I believe that was. So 4th and 2 for the Madelia Blackhawks after that nice pass completion. Got him inside Maverick territory. 17.8 seconds left here in the first half. 32-0 your score in favor of Martin County West. Madelia Blackhawks trying to get that 0 off the board. They'll send 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Borkenhagen at quarterback. Tatro just off to his left. Borkenhagen takes the snap, rolls out to his left, looking for his receiver, Davia, not there. Now he passes it and comes back and gets it. Takes a hit just as he throws from Lang. And they'll get the 1-yard pass reception. Borkenhagen to Davia. And that's a touchdown for the Blackhawks, making it 32-6 in favor of Martin County West. And they'll go for 2 points, I believe, here. As we go one receiver to the left, one to the right. Borgenhagen at quarterback with Tatro just off to his left. Takes the snap, fakes the hand. No, he does hand it off to Tatro. Tries to go off the right, but met right away by a host of Mavericks and brought down. So extra point, no good. Leaves the score 32-6 with 11.2 seconds left to go here in the first half. Caden Glidden in on the tackle. 32-6 your score, 11.2 seconds to go in the first half. We'll keep it right here as the first half comes to a close. Kerry Bralsman bringing you all the play-by-play. We'll follow them next week as well. We do all the football games every fall right here on Extreme Country, your home for the Mavericks all season long. Tonight you can follow along and explore live video as well. If you don't live in the area, want to check out what it looks like, or you know some people, send them the link. They can come back for the second half. We'll talk with Corey Reynolds. We caught up with her about how school is going so far here in the start of September. Also a construction update as a lot of things changed. I have to say I was happy to see that the crow's nest is gone. It was there yesterday morning. It was gone by the time I got home last night. And this morning I saw it in a pile all by its lonesome. We kind of said it was Nate Kleeman and I were talking about it. We're like, we should have maybe had a little bit more of a celebration for when they knocked that down, but we didn't. As they're going to go for, thought they were going to go with the onside kick, but end over end, taken at about the 20-yard line, up the middle, up to the 35 on the punt return from Preston Seapress. We'll make it 1st and 10 for the Mavericks from their own 35-yard line. As we come to a close, 6.1 seconds left here in the first half. They'll bring Seapress out wide to the left. Ebeling will come with him. Nobody out to the right. Nobody out to the left. Faber under the shotgun, and under the center, he'll kneel down to run out the first half. So 32-6, your halftime score here in Trimont. Martin County West leading the Madelia Blackhawks. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, then we'll hear from Corey Reynolds, and then we'll come back for some stats and other observation from the first half. You're listening to Maverick Football on Extreme Country 105.7 and Explore Live Video.
Explore the opportunities waiting for you at Minnesota West Community and Technical College. We offer a network of 5 campuses and 2 dynamic learning centers. Each location offers specialized education tailored to its community's needs. Whether you're seeking technical training, transfer pathways, or a liberal arts degree, embrace flexibility with distance learning options, including PSEO. We are one college with endless possibilities. Check us out at mnwest.edu.
Born-Traeger Auto Body of Trimont is here for all your car and pickup repair needs. Look to them to be your go-to team for repairs, oil changes, tires, and more. Family owned with many years of dedicated service. Born-Traeger Auto Body of Trimont is here to serve you and everyone in their community.
Strikes or gutter balls, it's all good at Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Head to Dudley's before or after the game for great food and fun. Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 11. Eat, drink, bowl.
Hi, this is Cade from the ASA Auto Plaza in Jackson, Minnesota. ASA Auto Plaza is a proud sponsor of our local sports teams, coaches, and athletes. When you're looking for a new or used vehicle, think local as well. That's ASA Auto Plaza, your hometown family dealer.
When you work with New Way K&H Cooperative, you have a dedicated advocate by your side. They're committed to you in providing answers on market fluctuations, best practices, technology trends, insights, and other variables that affect your profitability. Partner with New Way K&H Cooperative and have confidence in the decisions you make with your operations. Learn more at newway-knh.com.
Temperance Lake Ridge Senior Living is here to support you in all your school activities and encourages you to be fearless in the pursuit of your goals and dreams. Temperance Lake Ridge offers state-of-the-art assisted living and memory care.
Boquet Building Supply of Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson is here for all your residential and agricultural building needs. They have fully stocked lumber yards, AP equipment, and parts. Boquet Building Supply is family owned and is here to help you with all your projects. Find them in Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson. See their completed building ideas at boquet.com.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
At United Hospital District, the future of joint replacement is here. Introducing the Mako surgical robot. Precision technology for hip and knee replacements with faster recovery and fewer complications. United Hospital District. Committed to care, committed to you.
Thermers Plumbing and Heating in Jackson, your local Root dealer, supports area students in and out of the classroom. Stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer with a Root HVAC system from Thermers Plumbing and Heating in Jackson, a team you can count on.
Tammy's on the Ave and Gerhardt's Catering want to wish area students and staff the very best. Work hard and have pride in our communities. Looking for an experienced caterer? Tammy's on the Ave and Gerhardt's Catering has over 30 years of experience. Look to them for any size catering. Trust in Gerhardt's Catering for all your catering needs. Contact them at tammysontheave.com.
Member FDIC.
Well, now joining me on the halftime show is Corey Reynolds, the superintendent at Martin County West High School. And Corey, first of all, thanks for being willing to join me today.
Always good to talk.
And Corey, before we get into an update on construction and all the other stuff, it's a new school year, so how have the first few weeks gone?
Happy New Year, everyone. They've been great. You know, our staff in the building, teachers are teaching, kids are learning, cooks are cooking, principals are principaling, you know, custodians are custodian. Everyone's just doing a great job.
I feel like the wind switched.
Piece of the pie to make this thing we have called school work. So we've had a great start to the year. We got to put out this request. We would love to hire a new bus driver or two. We'll help
Yeah,
with the fees,
it's picking
all
up
that good
more.
Stuff. We need somebody to help us get these kids to and from school. So want to throw that out there as long as.
Yeah, very important position and a perfect part-time job for somebody that's looking for something extra.
Yes. Yep, it pays pretty darn well for, 3 or 4 hours of driving, a little in the morning, a little in the afternoon. There's always more available too, taking our teams here and there, field trips, athletics, all that good stuff. So lots of opportunities to help out as much or as little as somebody's willing to.
And let's get to the construction part of everything. A lot more activity that people can actually see now going on.
Oh, yeah.
The lights are gone, the bleachers are gone, that old crow's nest that, I didn't mind broadcasting from, but we're happy to see that go as well.
Yep, it's moved on to its next life.
Yes.
Yeah, things have really changed this week, and they're changing fast. Like day to day, it looks different. Actually, by the time I drop kids off in the morning and go home in the evening, things even look different then. So what I saw this morning was some big holes. So the excavators are out there. They're using all kinds of cool big machinery to dig big holes, because that's the first thing that's got to go in is the footings to hold up the new building. So it's well underway.
And so far, I know it's early on, but everything seems to still be on schedule.
Oh, yes. We have a fabulous site manager who's there kind of watching the calendar and making sure everyone is doing what they're supposed to be when it's supposed to be happening. So yep, at this point we are on time and under budget.
And how excited are you going to be? I mean, I know this next 2 years are going to probably go fast, but excited to get into the new building.
Oh, just unbelievably so. I've only been here, I'm a short timer compared to some of our others. I think of some of our really dedicated, longtime staff who've been here decades, and I just get so excited thinking about them being able to come into a new space that they had a hand in designing, that set up for them to do their work for and with our students in the way that they want to do it. And yeah, I just can't wait. Hopefully 2 summers from now, 2 falls from now, we're talking about what the school year has been like to start in a brand new building. And I just can't wait. I talk to students and they're thrilled and can hardly wait, and staff, and yeah, it's an exciting thing.
Well, you have teachers there that were there as students as well. I went there. I was I think the 4th graduating class, because I graduated in 1993. So it's just a fun process to watch, and it's really cool. And I'm excited for the kids to be able to experience something like this, and hopefully even grow the school district with the new building and attract some more teachers as well.
Yeah. I think word's getting out. We're really excited to start the year with a really great enrollment. We're a little higher right now than what we budgeted for as far as students. So I think word's getting out that this community cares for its students and is willing to invest in their schools, and that we're seeing it be an attractive thing for families with school-age kids. So yeah, it's exciting. When I met with the contractors, I sat in on a meeting with them a couple weeks ago and just told them that they have sort of like the sacred duty to make this community's dreams for our kids come true. They're going to literally build the dreams we dreamt for our students, and that's a really exciting thing, and I made sure to tell them that everything they do is for our students. As fun as it will be for us staff to be in a new building, this is really for the students we have currently and those coming.
Yeah, and students for many, many years to come, hopefully as well. I know there's a lot of contentious, I don't know if the contentious is the right word for it, but a lot of angst maybe in the community when the project was first coming to fruition. But I think at this point in time, everybody needs to pivot. We're all one community, of Sherburne, Donnell, Tremont, and Welcome, and then other surrounding towns as well that have open enrolled. But it's all about being one community and being Martin County West. I'm still a very proud alum, even though I was only a part of Martin County West for 4 years. It was a great thing when we joined. It made so many more friends that I still keep in touch with today, too. So I just think that hopefully everybody can pivot and now just be positive. And like you said, everything's for the kids.
Yeah. Well, that's a part of our story as a school district that I just love so much. That, back when you were in high school, the school board members and the administration and the community said, ooh, we're coming to a crossroads, and they decided jointly at that time, and it sounds like it took many, many, many hours of meetings, but decided that as a community, we were all better together and made the Martin County West that we know and love today. And I think that spirit of we are better and stronger and we can do more and offer more to kids together than any of us could do alone. I love that. I love that it's a part of our story. And I think this building is going to really be a monument to that spirit that is alive and well in our community.
All right, Corey. Well, thanks so much for joining me on the halftime show, and hopefully the guys can get a win tonight.
Yes, go Mavericks.
And that was Superintendent Corey Reynolds of the Martin County West School District. We thank her for joining us here on the halftime show. And the new school is being built. Construction is underway, and we as a community have two choices. We can continue to be angry because of taxes or wonder why we need this building, and so on and so forth. Or we can come together as a community and be a great example to our kids of this community of how to work together and be positive. I know it's something I myself struggle with every single day, and it is hard to sometimes be positive. With all that is going on in the world today, we need to focus on being kind to one another. We owe ourselves that much. And just like Carson Jansen lived his life, let's always remember to be nice, be neat, be humble. We'll be back for the second half of Martin County West football here on your home for the Mavericks all season long, Extreme Country 105.7.
Welcome State Bank is proud to support the students in our area communities. We believe our relationship with our customers is the most important part of banking. Making you feel welcome is our goal. We look forward to helping you with that need. Banking on a first-name basis. Welcome State Bank. Member FDIC.
Ag Performance of Ormsby. Unlike any other seed company, Dave Brenneman is here for all your conventional corn, soybeans, and enlist soybeans, along with unique chemicals. AP will focus on lower costs and higher net returns with honest and caring service. AgPerformance.com of Ormsby.
When you think insurance, think of the staff at Borchardt Agency of Fairmont and welcome. You'll have peace of mind knowing they have you covered. Borchardt Agency wishes all area students the best with all school activities. Borchardt Agency, specializing in auto, home, business, and farm insurance, representing Fairmont Farmers Mutual and Grinnell Mutual Insurance.
Farmers State Bank of Tremont offers you the tools to stay up to date on your finances. Stop by and visit them in Tremont or Donnell to get started. Good luck to all the area students and staff in all our communities. Farmers State Bank of Tremont and Donnell. Member FDIC and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The Tremont Town Center is open 7 days a week to serve you. Stop in and save with their great weekly specials. They have fresh cut meats, fresh veggies, and so much more. They are your local grocery store and gas station. You can still get there with road construction. Shop local.
Northland Chiropractic of Welcome prides themselves in honest and patient-centered chiropractic care for all ages. Call Dr. Brooks Roman at 848-0291. Wishing all area students the best of luck from Northland Chiropractic.
Don't miss the weekly sale at the Blue Earth Stockyards. Hay at 9:30 and cattle at 11. They're there to help you with all your livestock marketing needs. Auction, cash flow, direct shipments, and procurement. Blue Earth Stockyards, family owned and operated. Martin County West Booster Club is here to support all extracurricular activities. The Martin County West Booster Club is proud of our students and staff and wish everyone the best throughout the 2023-2024 school year. Work hard and pursue your dreams. Please join the Booster Club and give back to our area activities, wishing the best all year. Start your Sunday right at Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha in Jackson. Join them for brunch starting at 10 a.m. plus daily and nightly specials 7 days a week. Game day or any day, your friends are waiting at Bridget's. Now serving Sunday Fun Day specials. Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha, where good times are always on tap.
One where quality meets commitment.
From unique home treasures to family fashions, Highway 4 Thrift and Craft in between Sherburne and Tremont has what you're searching for. Need alterations or zipper repair? Kay's expert sewing services will make it perfect. Highway 4 Thrift and Craft, where vintage meets value. Watch Facebook for weekly specials and new arrivals. If the flag is flying, they're open.
Hi, this is Kelly Korsman. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
Welcome back to the halftime show as Martin County West leading the Madelia Blackhawks 32-6 at the end of the first half. Let's take a look at some stats through that first half as one passing attempt so far for Maddox Faber on the evening. And get back to the right ones here. I'll have to find those stats that they just sent me. Here we go. Now I got the right ones up. As Martin County West, lot of rushing yards. Pierce Roman, 12 carries for 133 yards and a touchdown. Maddox Faber, 11 carries for 76 yards and a touchdown. And Preston Seapress on that punt return. I want to see how many... His punt return, 1 for 51 yards it was. I thought he was past the, at the 23 or 27 yard line, so I was wrong on that one. They have him down for a 51-yard punt return. I think it was more than that, to be honest, because he had to be close to the 30-yard line when he picked that ball up. So there it is, punt returns. I'm looking at kick returns. 1 for 71 yards and a touchdown for Preston Seapress. That was that opening score of the game. So Martin County West leading 32-6. Here as we get ready to start the second half over the Madelia Blackhawks. Both teams looking for their first win on the season. Taking a look at defense for Martin County West. Leading the way, tackles is Maddox Faber with 9. Pierce Roman has 5. You have Michael McCorkle with 3. Caden Glidden with 3. Hank Olson has 3. And then a host of and a host of others with 1 tackle on the evening. So Martin County West maybe just needs to clean up their defense a little bit on the run. Tatro and Borkenhagen able to kind of get through the line and break some tackles, but overall, decent game being played by Martin County West so far. Again, leading 32-6 here as we get ready to start the second half. They put a couple more minutes up on the board. So we'll take another timeout. We'll be back in 2 minutes for the start of the second half here on Extreme Country 105.7 and Explore Live Video.
State Bank is proud to support the students in our area communities. We believe our relationship with our customers is the most important part of banking. Making you feel welcome is our goal. We look forward to helping you with that need. Banking on a first-name basis. Welcome State Bank. Member FDIC.
Ag Performance of Ormsby. Unlike any other seed company, Dave Brenneman is here for all your conventional corn, soybeans, and enlist soybeans, along with unique chemicals. AP will focus on lower costs and higher net returns with honest and caring service. AgPerformance.com of Ormsby.
When you think insurance, think of the staff at Borkhardt Agency of Fairmont, and welcome. You'll have peace of mind knowing they have you covered. Borkhardt Agency wishes all area students the best with all school activities. Borkhardt Agency, specializing in auto, home, business, and farm insurance, representing Fairmont Farmers Mutual and Grinnell Mutual Insurance.
Farmers State Bank of Tremont offers you the tools to stay up to date on your finances. Stop by and visit them in Tremont or Denell to get started. Good luck to all the area students and staff in all our communities. Farmers State Bank of Tremont and Denell. Member FDIC and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The Tremont Town Center is open 7 days a week to serve you. Stop in and save with their great weekly specials. They have fresh cut meats, fresh veggies, and so much more. They are your local grocery store and gas station. You can still get there with road construction. Shop local.
Northland Chiropractic of Welcome prides themselves in honest and patient-centered chiropractic care for all ages. Call Dr. Brooks Roman at 848-0291. Wishing all area students the best of luck from Northland Chiropractic.
Don't miss the weekly sale at the Blue Earth Stockyards. Hay at 9:30 and cattle at 11. They're there to help you with all your livestock marketing needs. Auction, cash flow, direct shipments, and procurement. Blue Earth Stockyards, family owned and operated. Martin County West Booster Club is here to support all extracurricular activities. The Martin County West Booster Club is proud of our students and staff and wish everyone the best throughout the 2023-2024 school year. Work hard and pursue your dreams. Please join the Booster Club and give back to our area activities, wishing the best all year. Start your Sunday right at Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha in Jackson. Join them for brunch starting at 10 a.m., plus daily and nightly specials 7 days a week. Game day or any day, your friends are waiting at Bridget's. Now serving Sunday Fun Day specials. Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha, where good times are always on tap.
Perfect view for the evening. Mavericks just can't let up here in the second half. Got to keep pushing the ball, and so they'll get the ball to start the second half as they deferred. So Madelia will kick off from right to left on your radio dial. And apologize if sometimes the lights look like we're shining our camera right into them. The lights are probably only up, 20 feet, 30 feet in the air? So they're not as high as normal, but we'll do our best for this next year and possibly next season, or this year and next season as well, until we get to broadcast from the new digs. That'll be a lot of fun. I was talking to Tommy Elliott about what the press box was going to be like, and he's like, I made it so you each had your own little area. So I'm like, whew, can't wait. Super excited for that. Madelia will kick off, like I said, from right to left. C-press back deep for the Mavericks. And deep end-over-end kick taken by C-press at about the 20-yard line and brought down at the 30. And I think they'll mark him at the 31. So that's where Martin County West will start off here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. 32-6 your score. Martin County West in the lead. Just trying to bring up scores from earlier too, from other games around the area. Fairmont, I know it was 7-0 still. They're leading Waseca at the end of the first half, so a good competitive game over in Fairmont tonight. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Faber in the shotgun with Roman right behind him. It's Loken out here to the right. C-press and I believe Kettner to the left. C-press goes in motion. Hand off to Roman. Goes up the middle, and it'll get a couple. As they'll mark him at the 35-yard line, and a gain of 4 on the play for Pierce Roman. Makes it 2nd and 6 from the Maverick 35-yard line. Oh, and they forgot to take the tee off the field, so Borkenhagen ran over and threw it off. 32-6 your score. Martin County West with the lead. Loken out wide to the right. Two receivers to the left. Lang goes in motion. Faber with the snap. Gets it to Roman. Goes off to the left. He's got room. Up past the 40. Taken down just shy of the 45-yard line. They'll mark him at the 44. So gain of 9 on the play for Roman. Brings up first. Another first down for Martin County West. So 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. As C-press will come out. 11 minutes left here in the third quarter. Got Kane Wooliter in. He's out wide to the right. Loken out wide to the right. One receiver to the left. Faber in the shotgun. Pierce Roman right behind him. Takes the snap, a little low. Keeper this time off the right. He's got plenty of room. He'll get up to the 45 to the 47-yard line. So just to pick up a 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7 from the Maverick 47. 7-yard line. Again, we'll have Maverick football back on the air next Friday as well. Fairmont and Waseca 14-12 your score right now over in Fairmont. Faber in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Roman behind him, and the Faber able to draw them off sides with that hard count. And offsides on the Madelia Blackhawks will give the Mavericks a first down. They're actually just 5 yards on the offsides, so 2nd and 2. $9:52 to go, 32-6 your score. Mavericks with the lead. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Faber in the shotgun. Roman right behind him. Little low snap again. Hand off to Roman up off that left side. He gets the first down and keeps grinding up to about the 40-yard line is where they'll mark him. They'll put him at the 41 of the Blackhawks. So gain of 14 on the play for Roman makes it 1st and 10 from the Blackhawk 41-yard line. $32-6 your score. Mavericks with a sizable lead here in the 3rd quarter. Faber in the shotgun, Roman behind him. 1 receiver right, 2 to the left. Cypress goes in motion from left to right. Takes the snap, hand off to Roman. Off that right side, gets met right away at the 40-yard line, then pushed back, and now they finally whistle it dead. And they'll say no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the Mavericks from the Blackhawk 41-yard line. $8:33 to go in the 3rd quarter, 32-6 your score. Martin County West with the lead. You're listening to Maverick football here on Extreme Country as they take a little bit more time to get up to the line. Loken will come out wide to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Faber in the shotgun with Roman behind him. Lang just off to the left in his tight end spot. Faber takes a snap, fakes the handoff, looks to pass this time over the middle, got a man wide open as Seapress caught at the 20 and taken down at the 16-yard line. Great route run by Preston Seapress. And that'll bring up a first down for Martin County West from the 21-yard line. So a 21-yard pass play from Faber to Seapress makes it 1st and 10 from the Blackhawk 16-yard line. Faber in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, takes the snap, passes out to Roman in the backfield, gets past 1 tackle and gets past another. And after it looked like he was going to get tackled in the backfield, he actually turns it into something. They'll mark him up just outside the 10-yard line. So gain of 6 on the play. They'll say a gain of 5. Mark him up at the 11, so gain of 5 on the play for Roman. Makes it 2nd and 5. 2 receivers to the right, 1 out to the left. Actually trips to the right now. Roman will go in motion from right to left. Faber in the shotgun by himself. Now he'll bring it out here. Quarterback keeper gets a nice block, cuts it back, goes back to the left. We get a flag from the backfield, and I'm going to guess this is holding on the Mavericks, so that's probably going to be coming back. So that'll push him back 10 yards if it is indeed against Martin County West. We'll make it 2nd and 15. First down for Madelia. A turnover on the play that I missed. As it'll be 1st and 10 for the Madelia Blackhawks. He must have lost it right at the end. As Tatro back in at... No, it's Borkenhagen at quarterback. He'll roll out to his right, looking for a receiver, looking for Davia over the flat. He makes the catch and taken down at the 35-yard line. So great gain on the play for the Blackhawks to get out of deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks from their own 36-yard line. .6:25 to go in the third quarter, 32-6 your score. Borkenhagen back in the shotgun. One receiver left, two to the right, takes the snap. Looking deep, goes deep down the right side. He's got an arm on him. He's going for Davia again and knocked away. Pierce Roman. No, Preston Seapress out there on defense. And a great defensive play as Davia had about half a step on him but able to knock the ball away. But man, Borkenhagen, he's got an arm. So fumble recovery for Madelia before the flag was thrown. Thank you, Dan, for that. That was hard to see down there. I don't know where he didn't even see the ball come out as Borkenhagen back in the shotgun once again. And we're going to flag. He's still got it over on the right side, does a spin move, and finally brought down after a pickup of a couple, but flag from the sideline. I think that's probably going to go against the Blackhawks, possibly. Hank Olsen in on the tackle. So they say no gain on the play. I still don't know what the flag was for. And it looks like they're picking it up. So no penalty. So brings up 3rd and 8. No gain on the play for the Blackhawks. Borkenhagen back in the shotgun. One receiver right, one left. Takes the snap. Looks back to pass. Tatro's out here wide on the left. Nice, deep, long throw on defense, and Tatro can't come up with it. And good timing by Kettner. Just as it hit his hands, he was able to hit him, and an incomplete pass brings up 4th and 8. .5:43 to go, 32-6. You can hear one of the coaches yelling, "Turn your head." He turned around and didn't see the ball, and then he just put his hands up and luckily hit Tatro the same time as the ball hit his hands. Borkenhagen in the shotgun. He's got Tatro out to the left, one receiver out to the right. Davia in the backfield with him. Looking back to pass, goes over the middle, has a man, and caught over on the sideline. I think that's Davia. And he picks up the first down. The 38-yard line, they'll mark him up to the 47. Liam Pitleski into the game for the Mavericks. On defense, Borkenhagen back in the shotgun. One receiver left, one right. He's going to keep it out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the line of scrimmage, or maybe a gain of a yard. No, they'll keep it right at the 47, so no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. .5:12 left in the third quarter. 32-6 your score. Martin County West with the lead. You've been listening to Martin County West football here on Extreme Country and also watching it on Explore Live Video. As Borkenhagen in the shotgun. Receiver to the left, that's Tatro. One out wide to the right. Takes a snap, handoff, coming off this left side in the backfield, met by a couple of Mavericks here on the sideline for a loss on the play and a flag as well. Yeah, I think we're going to get holding. Oh, they're going to give him a yard on the play? Oh, chop block against the Blackhawks, so they'll go back to the original line of scrimmage and mark this off. So penalty will take them back to the So 15-yard penalty on that chop block marks them back to the 32-yard line. Second and long for the Blackhawks in their own territory on their own 32-yard line. Borkenhagen in the shotgun. Bring Tatro out wide to the left. I believe it's Davila out wide to the right. Takes the snap, looking to pass. He's looking for Davila. Oh, he makes a nice move. He's wide open. Oh, and he slipped at the last second. The Mavericks almost come up with the interception as he had to come back and he just lost his footing. What a great move by Davila on his route to get himself open, but just lost his footing at the last second. Nice coverage downfield by Cypress. He almost came up with the interception. And that brings up third and long for the Blackhawks. You have to think they'll try for a long pass again. Borkenhagen's got quite the arm on him as Tatro comes out wide to the left. Davila goes out wide to the right. Borkenhagen in the shotgun. He's got Blaine Wildy back in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, a little low, fakes the handoff, now passing, or thinks about passing, goes over the middle, intercepted by Martin County West. To the 20, to the 5, touchdown Mavericks! Trying to get the number. (27) for Martin County West. Michael McCorkle with the interception and runs it back in. 32 yards for the touchdown. And Mavericks up 38-6, and they'll go for 2 points. They'll send Loken out wide to the right, Kettner and Cypress out wide to the left, Faber in the shotgun with Roman behind him. Takes the snap, flips it back to Roman on that left side, cuts it back, nice block outside by the Mavericks, by Kettner, and Pierce Roman gets in for the 2-point conversion, makes it 40-6 in favor of Martin County West. 4:28 left in the third quarter. We're back in 30 seconds on Extreme Country and Explore Live Video.
Your Sunday right at Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha in Jackson. Join them for brunch starting at 10 a.m. plus daily and nightly specials 7 days a week. Game day or any day, your friends are waiting at Bridget's. Now serving Sunday Fun Day specials. Bridget's Buck Snorts and Brouhaha, where good times are always on tap. Martin County West Booster Club is here to support all extracurricular activities. The Martin County West Booster Club is proud of our students and staff and wish everyone the best throughout the 2023-2024 school year. Work hard and pursue your dreams. Please join the Booster Club and give back to our area activities. Wishing the best all.
United Hospital District, committed to care, committed to you.
Hi, this is Ella Cruz. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
Martin County West leading 40-6 with 4:28 left in the third quarter. Cedric Johnson will kick it off for the Mavericks, left to right. Borkenhagen and Davila. No, sorry, Tatro and Davila back deep for the Blackhawks. Absolutely gorgeous night here in Trimont for football under Friday night lights. And Davila takes a nice line drive at about the 25. He's got room over on the right, waiting for his blocks to set up, then gets knocked out of bounds. But Madelia will start out with good field position here on their first possession in the second half. Or second possession, I should say. As they'll get marked on their own 41-yard line. With 4:22 left in the third quarter. 40-6 your score. Martin County West with the lead. And I would guess that they're going to come back out and do much the same thing, leave Borkenhagen at quarterback as they send Tatro out wide to the left. Wildy, I believe, in the backfield with Borkenhagen. And one receiver wide to the right. Takes a snap, and nope, timeout called by Madelia's coach. 40-6 your score with 4:21 left in the third quarter. We're back in 30 seconds, or maybe about 45, here on Explore Live Video and Extreme Country 105.7.
Don't miss the weekly sale at the Blue Earth Stockyards. Hay at 9:30 and cattle at 11. They're there to help you with all your livestock marketing needs. Auction, cash flow, direct shipments, and procurement. Blue Earth Stockyards, family owned and operated. Martin County West Booster Club is here to support all extracurricular activities. The Martin County West Booster Club is proud of our students and staff and wish everyone the best throughout the 2023-2024 school year. Work hard and pursue your dreams. Please join the Booster Club and give back to our area activities, wishing the best all year. It's here to serve you and everyone in their community.
Hi, this is Emily Shetler. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
40-6 your score, 4:21 left in the third quarter. Martin County West with the lead. Martin County West volleyball team will be in action tomorrow over at Jackson County Central for the Carolyn Hummel Invitational. That'll be a great tournament if you want to see some great volleyball. Martin County West will get some great competition over there. It'll be a lot of fun to watch. I'm hoping to make it over in the morning for a little bit to watch all those teams play. As lots of a few substitutions, I believe, in for Martin County West. On defense is Borkenhagen in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line, and Landon Winter in the game for the Mavericks. Comes in a defensive end for Martin County West. Is Borkenhagen in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Tatro's out wide to the left, going across the middle. A lot of time back there. And he keeps it. And breaks a couple tackles and finally brought down after a gain of about 3. Actually, they're going to mark him at the 45-yard line. Mark him at the 45-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play brings up 2nd and 6 for the Blackhawks from their own 45-yard line. Mavericks up 40-6 here in the third quarter. Tatro will come out wide to the left. Borkenhagen and Wildy in the backfield. One receiver out wide to the right. Wildy goes in motion. They go for that option, and the keeper, and taken down one-handed by Caden Lang. Got a hold of Borkenhagen's jersey and dropped him for a loss. So third weekend in a row, Caden Lang's had a quarterback sack. And they'll mark him back to the 39. Loss of 5 on the play. Loss of 6 on the play will bring up 3rd and 12. Borkenhagen in the shotgun. Tatro out wide to the left. Avila out wide to the right. Wildy in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. A little low. He's able to handle it, though. Quickly over the middle, and Davila with a nice catch, and he's going to pick up a first down. Mark them up to the 48-yard line. So first down for the Blackhawks. Pick up a 12 on the play. 1st and 10 from the Maverick 48-yard line. 2:33 to go. 40-6. Mavericks with the lead. Borkenhagen back in the shotgun. Tatro to the left. Davila out wide to the right. Wildy with him in the backfield. Handoff. Cuts it back to the left and met at the 45. Push back, and they'll mark him at the 45. So pick up of 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 8 from the Maverick 48-yard line for the Blackhawks. 2:02 to go. Borkenhagen will remain at quarterback, and he was a transfer in, I believe they said, from Grenada on the East Chain, Martin Luther Truman. Now a Madelia Blackhawk as Pileski comes off. Borkenhagen in the shotgun. Tatro to his left out wide. Davila out wide to his right. Wildy in the backfield with him. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out to his right. Looking downfield. Goes for Tatro over the middle. And almost picked off by Pierce Roman, but right through his hands. An incomplete pass. Makes it 3rd and 7 for the Mavericks. Or 3rd and 7 for the Blackhawks from the Mavericks 45-yard line. Thanks for joining along tonight on tonight's broadcast. I want to thank the Trimont Town Center, who's celebrating their 10-year anniversary this weekend. Join them tomorrow for a big celebration. And they're always open to pick things up here in the Trimont. Great little grocery store, and there's a liquor store and a hardware store. So check out Trimont Town Center. Keenan James going to be playing some music tomorrow for the celebration as Borkenhagen takes the snap. Pressure coming from the outside by Lang, but can't get him. Now throws over the middle. Picked off by the Mavericks. I believe that's Abeling with the interception. He's up to the 40-yard line. Talon Abeling with the interception for Martin County West. And the second series ends in an interception for the Blackhawks, and the Mavericks will take over 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. So 1:18 to go in the third quarter, 48-6 your score. Martin County West 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Abeling with a nice interception. It was a good move from Borkenhagen. Just better defense from the Mavericks. Borkenhagen's pretty impressive back at quarterback. He's got an arm on him. He is, I don't know what grade he's in, because he wasn't officially on the roster for tonight. And not on the program, I should say. As Faber in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, Roman with him, and a delay of game called on Martin County West. We'll mark him back 5 yards, make it 1st and 15 from the 36-yard line. So 1:18 to go in the third quarter. Mavericks with a sizable lead here, 40-6 over the Madelia Blackhawks. 1 receiver out wide to the left, 2 to the right. Faber in the shotgun. Pierce Roman right behind him. Takes the snap. Hand off to Roman off that right side. Follows, blocks through, gets to the 40. And taken down by Borkenhagen at the 43-yard line. So 2nd and about 11 for a first down for the Mavericks. Oh, he did gain 7, so 2nd and 8. Faber in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Roman right behind Faber. Takes the snap, hand off to Roman, and that time met for a loss in the backfield right away. As the Blackhawks able to get through the offensive line of the Mavericks. Puts them back to the 40. Loss of 3 on the play brings up 3rd and 11 with 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mavericks up 40-6 over the Madelia Blackhawks. If things stay this way, they should move to 1-2 on the season. (40-6) your score at the end of the third quarter. Martin County West in the lead over the Madelia Blackhawks. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in 1 minute on Extreme Country 105.7 and Explore Live Video.
Home treasures to family fashions, Highway 4 Thrift and Craft in between Sherburne and Trimont has what you're searching for. Need alterations or zipper repair? Kay's expert sewing services will make it perfect. Highway 4 Thrift and Craft, where vintage meets value. Watch Facebook for weekly specials and new arrivals. If the flag is flying, they're open.
At Federated Broadband, we're proud to support our communities, including our local student athletes. We're your neighbors, friends, and fans. Get connected with a company that believes in you at Federated Broadband.
Boquet Building Supply of Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson is here for all your residential and agricultural building needs. They have fully stocked lumber yards, AP equipment, and parts. Boquet Building Supply is family-owned and is here to help you with all your projects. Find them in Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson. See their completed building ideas at boquet.com.
Strikes or gutter balls, it's all good at Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Head to Dudley's before or after the game for great food and fun. Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 11. Eat, drink, bowl.
Hi, this is Emma Gelbart. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
3rd and 11 for the Mavericks from their own 40-yard line. They'll send trips out to the left, one receiver to the right. Faber all by himself in the shotgun. And they'll bring pressure right away up the middle. Keeper off that left side. He picks up a few. He gets past the 50, and he'll pick up the first down. They'll mark him up at the 48-yard line. He got 12 yards on the carry and a first down for Martin County West. Now from the Blackhawk 48-yard line, taking a look at our broadcast schedule. We'll have Martin County West volleyball on the air on Tuesday night as they play Grenada Huntley, East Chain, Truman, Martin Luther here in Trimont. And then they'll be over in Fairmont on Thursday. We'll have that game as well. And we've got a JCC volleyball game on the air on Tuesday night as well as they take on Wyndham. That should be a good contest as Faber in the shotgun, Roman behind him. Two receivers left, one to the right, pitches it back to Roman. Coming out of the backfield, fast the 40 to the 30. Got Tatro to beat, and Tatro brings him down, but not before he gets down to the 20-yard line. They'll actually mark him at the 21. So 27-yard gain on the play for Pierce Roman brings up 1st and 10 from the Blackhawk 21-yard line. 40-6 your score, 11:23 to go in the 4th quarter. We'll be in Lester Prairie next week, and that one on Explore Video, I believe, as well. So the long trip for both Dan and I, that'll be a lot of fun, but at least it's better than can be. At least an hour or less, I guess. As Faber in the shotgun, Roman right behind him. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Loken out to the left. Pitch back to Roman now off the right this time. Gets a good block from his receivers. Makes a couple of Blackhawks miss. Still on his feet. And taken down now inside or just outside the 10-yard line. Will be another first down for Martin County West and another great run by Pierce Roman. Mark him at the 10-yard line, or 11-yard line, so pick up a 10, brings up 1st and 10 for the Mavericks, or 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. 40-6, looking to punch another 6 points up on the board. Seapress and Loken will go out wide to the right, Kettner out wide to the left. Faber in the shotgun, Roman right behind him. Seapress goes in motion from right to left. Faber takes the snap, handoff to Roman right up the middle, able to find a hole, picks up a few. I think he gets down to about the 5, so it'll be 2nd and 5. Actually, pick up a 5. They'll say he's so 2nd and goal for the Mavericks from the Blackhawk 5-yard line. Michael McCorkle back into the game, as well as Gavin Schoen. And Loken will come off as we get a flag thrown. 12 guys on the field for Martin County West. Still second down, but it'll push him back 5 yards, so 2nd and goal from the 10 instead of the 5. 9:45 to go, 40-6 your score. Mavericks in the lead. Scored right away on a punt return from Preston Seapress. 71-yarder. He also had a 51-yard kick return to put him in good field position. As Faber under center. He'll take the snap, pitches it back to Seapress. Seapress, nice job waiting for his blocks to set up, cuts it back, goes in, and touchdown, Mavericks! Preston Seapress with a 10-yard run. And Seapress with the TD to make the score 46-6 in favor of Martin County West with 9:17 left in the fourth quarter. And they'll go for the 2-point conversion once again. Nice run by Seapress. Waited for his blocks to set up. Made a nice cutback over on that right side as well, and able to run it into the end zone from 10 yards out. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Faber in the shotgun, Roman behind him. Going for the 2-point conversion. Takes the snap. In for the 2-point conversion is good by Roman. Makes it 48-6 in favor of Martin County West. 9:17 left in the fourth quarter. Mavericks leading this one. We'll be back in 1 minute on Extreme Country 105.7 and Explore Live Video.
State Bank is proud to support the students in our area communities. We believe our relationship with our customers is the most important part of banking. Making you feel welcome is our goal. We look forward to helping you with that need. Banking on a first-name basis. Welcome State Bank. Member FDIC.
Ag Performance of Ormsby. Unlike any other seed company, Dave Brenneman is here for all your conventional corn, soybeans, and Enlist soybeans, along with unique chemicals. AP will focus on lower costs and higher net returns with honest and caring service. AgPerformance.com.
And their community. Go Mavericks!
New Way K&H Cooperative, your partner in farming and fueling life. The trusted agronomy, quality fuel, and service you can count on is committed to your farm, your family, and your future. New Way K&H Cooperative, locally owned, customer-focused, and built for what's next. Call them or visit newwayknh.com.
Hi, this is Cade from the ASA Auto Plaza in Jackson, Minnesota. ASA Auto Plaza is a proud sponsor of our local sports teams, coaches, and athletes. When you're looking for a new or used vehicle, think local as well. That's ASA Auto Plaza, your hometown family dealer.
Hi, this is Gianna Chase. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
Martin County West scored on a touchdown run by Preston Seapress from 10 yards out. Pierce Roman 2-point conversion good, and Mavericks lead 48-6 with 9:17 left in the fourth quarter. JCC was leading Sibley East 71-0 at halftime as the kick taken at the 35-yard line. And they get up past the, just close to the 50. Yes, they will mark him at the 50, and that's where Madelia will take over. As that is a school record for points and a half for JCC. 71-0 over Sibley East. Of course, they have Roman Voss, the D1 commit to the University of Minnesota. And Weston Rao committed to play football as well. And a host of other great players on the team. So we'll follow them on KKOJ for the entire season. We'll follow Martin County West right here on Extreme Country all the way through. As Borkenhagen takes the snap, hands off to Wildy, and he gets up past the 46 up to the 45-yard line. So gain of 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 5. With 8:25 left to go in the fourth quarter, 48-6, Martin County West with the lead over the Madelia Blackhawks. See if I can get an update on the Fairmont score. 21-14 with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Waseca now leading Fairmont over in Fairmont as Borkenhagen in the shotgun. He's got Tatro wide to the right. Man in motion from right to left. Handoff to him up the middle. Picks up the first down. Gabriel McCabe in the game, a freshman for the Blackhawks. Picks up 12 on the play. They mark him down to the 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks from the Maverick 37-yard line. Borkenhagen in the shotgun. Tatro comes out wide to the right. Davila out wide to the left. Borkenhagen takes a snap. Will drop back to pass. Looking over the middle to Davila. Tipped around and caught off the tip. Judson Smith makes the catch after a couple of players tipped it around. And instead of an incomplete pass, ends up being a first down all the way down to the Maverick 25-yard line. It's like the tip drill they say they do in NFL. Davila out wide to the left, Tatro out wide to the right. Borgenhagen in the shotgun, takes a snap, rolls out to the right, waiting for his blockers to set up, cuts it back, and taken down by Johnson. 6:20 to go, 48-6 your score. Martin County West with the lead. Austin Newcomb in the game on the defensive line. I believe this is his first week back, if I remember Coach saying that. Davila out wide to the left, Tatro out wide to the right. Wildy back in the backfield with Borkenhagen, and lost the ball, but he falls back on top of it, but it'll be a loss of a couple yards on the play. Brings him back to the 26, so a loss of 1. 3rd and 9 for the Blackhawks from the Maverick 31, or 20. God, I can't see the numbers. Somebody needs new glasses. 26-yard line. Be 3rd and 10. With 5:18 to go in the fourth quarter. 48-6 your score. Tatro comes out wide to the right. Davila will go out wide to the left. Borkenhagen with Wildy in the backfield. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. Drops back to pass, looking for Davila. He rolls out to his left. Good coverage downfield. Now he'll pass over the middle and incomplete. Intended receiver was Tatro coming across the end zone. And passed just a little bit too short. Brings up 4th and 10 for the Blackhawks. Again, we'll have Martin County West volleyball on the air on Tuesday and Thursday. They have a home match on Tuesday, then they'll be in Fairmont on Thursday. We'll cover both of those. That'll be a lot of fun to watch. Should be a couple of great matches. As Tatro comes out wide to the right, Davila out wide to the left, Borgenhagen back in the shotgun with Wildy just off to his left. Oh, and he misses the snap, mishandles it back to the 40. Lots of pressure coming. He gets away from it, though, and now he's brought down by Johnson and a host of other Mavericks in there on the tackle. Cade Fennerin, first man to get to him. And Borkenhagen a little slow to get up after that one. And that'll be a turnover on downs for the Blackhawks, and Martin County West takes over. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. 3:31 to go here in the second half. As new quarterback in, Colson Anderson, the quarterback. Takes the snap, handoff to Scholl, and he gets across the right side or across the 40. Up to the 41. Gain of 9 on the play. First and 10 for the Mavericks from the 50-yard line. As in the game at receiver is Cooper Robin as well. He comes out wide to the left. Anderson in the shotgun, takes a snap. Hand off to Scholl, gets past the 40-yard line up to the 37 of the Blackhawks. So a gain of 13 on the play, and that makes it 1st and 10 for Martin County West with a minute 50 to go here in the fourth quarter. And a bunch of guys running off. Everybody in now, JV teams, so I'll try to get everybody's names here. As Kane Woolleader in there at receiver, as well as Caden Loken. Anderson at quarterback. Woolleader goes in motion from left to right. Another handoff to Scholl. And gets across the 30 down to the 25-yard line, and another first down for Martin County West. So the Mavericks just keeping it going here on the ground with a minute 8 left to go. 48-6 your score. Woolleader will go out wide to the right. Loken will come out wide to the left. Anderson flips it back to Scholl off that right side. Met in the backfield that time for a loss of a yard or two on the play. As the clock winds down, it'll just keep running. 40 seconds here in the fourth quarter. 48-6 your score right now. Cooper Robin will run the play in. Woolleader will go out wide to the right. Loken out wide to the left. Also out wide to the right will be Landon Winter. Anderson under center, and he'll just kneel it down. And we'll run out the clock, and that'll be the end of this one. 48-6, your final score in favor of the Mavericks. And they pick up their first victory of the season over the Madelia Blackhawks and move to 1-2 on the season. They will play in Lester Prairie next week. We'll come back, we'll get some stats and do our post-game show. Hopefully get a talk with head coach Tommy Elliott here in a few minutes, but we'll take a 3-minute timeout. We're back with the post-game show. Mavericks win 48-6. We're back in 3 minutes on Extreme Country and Explore Live Video.
Explore the opportunities waiting for you at Minnesota West Community and Technical College. We offer a network of 5 campuses and 2 dynamic learning centers. Each location offers specialized education tailored to its community's needs. Whether you're seeking technical training, transfer pathways, or a liberal arts degree, embrace flexibility with distance learning options, including PSEO. We are one college with endless possibilities. Check us out at mnwest.edu.
Born-Traeger Auto Body of Trimont is here for all your car and pickup repair needs. Look to them to be your go-to team for repairs, oil changes, tires, and more. Family owned with many years of dedicated service. Born-Traeger Auto Body of Trimont is here to serve you and everyone in their community.
Stripes or gutter balls, it's all good at Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Head to Dudley's before or after the game for great food and fun. Dudley's Garage in Lakefield, Minnesota. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 11. Eat, drink, bowl.
Hi, this is Cade from the ASA Auto Plaza in Jackson, Minnesota. ASA Auto Plaza is a proud sponsor of our local sports teams, coaches, and athletes. When you're looking for a new or used vehicle, think local as well. That's ASA Auto Plaza, your hometown family dealer.
When you work with New Way K&H Cooperative, you have a dedicated advocate by your side. They're committed to you in providing answers on market fluctuations, best practices, technology trends, insights, and other variables that affect your profitability. Partner with New Way K&H Cooperative and have confidence in the decisions you make with your operations. Learn more at newway-knh.com.
Temperance Lake Ridge Senior Living is here to support you in all your school activities and encourages you to be fearless in the pursuit of your goals and dreams. Temperance Lake Ridge offers state-of-the-art assisted living and memory care.
Boquet Building Supply of Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson is here for all your residential and agricultural building needs. They have fully stocked lumber yards, AP equipment, and parts. Boquet Building Supply is family owned and is here to help you with all your projects. Find them in Truman, Fairmont, and Jackson. See their completed building ideas at boquet.com.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest teams support student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
At United Hospital District, the future of joint replacement is here. Introducing the Mako surgical robot. Precision technology for hip and knee replacements with faster recovery and fewer complications. United Hospital District, committed to care, committed to you.
Thermer's Plumbing and Heating in Jackson, your local root dealer, supports area students in and out of the classroom. Stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer with a root HVAC system from Thermer's Plumbing and Heating in Jackson, a team you can count on.
Tammy's on the Ave and Gerhardt's Catering want to wish area students and staff the very best. Work hard and have pride in our communities. Looking for an experienced caterer? Tammy's on the Ave and Gerhardt's Catering has over 30 years of experience. Look to them for any size catering. Trust in Gerhardt's Catering for all your catering needs. Contact them at tammysontheave.com.
This year for all your conventional corn, soybeans, and Enlist soybeans, along with unique chemicals. AP will focus on lower costs and higher net returns with honest and caring service. AgPerformance.com of Ormsby.
Hi, this is Ida Roman. Thanks for listening to MCW Sports on Extreme Country 105.7.
Welcome back to Trimont. The guys just broke their huddle, and they're pretty excited about their win tonight over Madelia Blackhawks, 48-6. Taking a look at some of the stats, and a lot of rushing this evening for Martin County West. Maddox Faber only 2 completions out of 3 attempts through the air. His longest was 25. He had 30 yards through the air tonight. Pierce Roman, 21 attempts for 200 yards and a touchdown. Maddox Faber, 14 carries for 93 yards and a touchdown. Preston Seapress had 1 carry for 10 yards and a TD. Caden Lang, a carry for 2 yards and a touchdown. And so those are all your scores. And then, of course, that big punt return for Martin County West at the beginning of the game from Preston Seapress to start things off and get him on the board right away. And now joining us here in the post-game show is head coach Tom Elliott. Want to dance up on this thing?
Get on the right side of you.
I was going to say, you probably don't want to dance with me up on this thing. It's a little wobbly.
It does the job, but it's a little, little shaky.
We had to say to people, if you're watching on the video back home, I'm sorry if we give you motion sickness and maybe take a Dramamine. Or
yeah, I could see you get a little Blair Witch Project going on.
Yeah, a little bit. But, hey, great game tonight. I liked how you guys just stuck with the running game. What was working, and don't fix it if it's not broken.
That's right. You find a niche, you scratch it. And we were able to, early on, establish that run game. Pierce and the offensive line, they did a fantastic job, and we were able to put together not 100% clean 4 quarters, but it's a pretty darn good game for the Mavericks here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of holes being opened up by that front line was awesome to see tonight, and just probably some more confidence building for them over this third game.
Yeah, the first couple weeks were rough. Obviously, taking 2 losses to start the season isn't how anybody wants to start, but hopefully this victory. We had a great week of practice. In comparison to some of the previous weeks, and hopefully the kids can grab onto that and know what it takes during the week to get prepared for something like this. And we got some wind back in our sails, and this is exactly what the team needed, what these guys needed, and on to the next one.
Especially with a long road game coming up next week, you go to Lester Prairie, so It's about a 2-hour drive, I think.
A couple-hour drive. Lester Prairie traditionally over the last few years has been a very tough opponent, and we expect nothing less. So it'll take a hard week of preparation to be able to go up there and put together. Something similar to what we saw tonight.
You look at Bryce Borkenhagen on the other side of the ball tonight. He can really throw down the field.
That caught us off guard for a couple of those. That's all the coaches on the headsets could comment about. It was like, that was 50 yards in the air.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kid could really chuck it. But he's a good player. First half, they caused us some fits in a couple of areas of our defense there, and luckily we were able to button up and kind of take care of things there in the second half.
I was kind of wondering what's it like down on the field, because he was throwing them pretty high up in the air. I was like, can this receiver see it?
Well, and I don't know, and I didn't. Obviously I'll get an opportunity to talk to our defensive backs. They were able to come up with some catches that got him in some good situations, and that's obviously not what we want to have happen, but when a kid can huck it up there like that and make those 50-50 balls, that's 50 times
playing 500, right?
Yeah, exactly. 50% of the time, maybe they come up with it.
Yeah.
So, but we were able to recover. We gave up some big plays. We got to clean up some things on special teams. Our kickoff unit, we were spotting them the ball just a little bit further into the field than we wanted, but all things that are fixable, and we'll continue to work on that.
I thought overall the whole game, your coverage downfield on the pass defense was really good too. I mean, you came up with a couple interceptions. And
Yeah, it was, we had guys in position. We had guys around the ball. It's not like we had receivers running all by themselves down the field. It goes back to technique work and working on some of the things when the ball's in the air and what to do in those situations.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll follow you to Lester Prairie next week. We look forward to another one next Friday, and good luck in practice this week, and thanks for joining us.
All right, I appreciate it.
Head coach Tommy Elliott here on the post-game show. Again, Martin County West wins 48-6 over the Madelia Blackhawks. We'll again have it on Explore Live Video next week as well. Not used to being on video. They win 48-6 over Madelia, and we'll follow them up to Lester Prairie. We'll have that one on live video as well. Long trip for us, but we'll be happy to bring it to you, so you can follow along on Explore Live Video or just listen in on Extreme Country 105.7. Thanks to Dan for running all the video. Thanks to Janet back in the studio for keeping us on the air. Again, Martin County West wins tonight 48-6 over Madelia. They moved to 1-2 on the season. For all of these guys helping us with the broadcast, I'm Kerry Brawls was saying so long for now, and have a great weekend.